arm wrestlers with open arms. In the heat of the struggle, we feel no harm. Through the fingers grip like steel too sharp. Together we thrive like a thunderstorm.
Boom. Now we're live.
Boom.
Yes.
Live as it.
I like that intro. I know we made a new one, but I still run back to that one.
You still show the pins of me getting pinned by Zach. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, not on the new one. It's not on the new one. So
Yeah, I know.
I got to edit the music on the new one, like make it line up better. So yeah, I do got the matches on. It looks like they started. It almost seems like an amateur class. They definitely
Hell yeah.
don't seem pro. The people that I'm seeing pulling right now seem a little amateurish. So
Yeah, it'll probably be a little bit until
I don't think they
Sean
were
and
any
all of them.
amateur at pro though.
No,
But
they had amateurs this time.
oh, did they?
Yeah, I saw. I think Devin was talking about it. Then I think I seen the flyer about it saying that they had amateurs too
Oh.
for all the class. So that's pretty nice though that they do it.
That's still nice. Yeah, it lets everyone be a part of it, right? So,
Sure, I'll still pull amateurs in the East First West tournament. Shit, I ain't
yeah,
that
yeah.
good yet. Ain't that good yet.
Oh, Clifton's a little drunk and ready for arm wrestling. Shit,
Clifton.
that's a deadly combination, Clifton drunk in arm wrestling.
Man,
Yeah.
I was drunk wrestling at my work's barbecue. It was so hilarious, Brian. I was sitting there, I brought the table, and no one didn't arm wrestle me for like the first 15, maybe 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Because, they're all like looking and they kind of know
Yeah.
about me.
What's going on?
What?
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, it's right. No, I was watching, I'm like, the podcast is fucking I thought I did it in Neil's index finger, but it's through the fingers. I started panicking that I did the live on the wrong channel.
Oh, really?
I would have had to cancel it and start all over again if I did
Oh,
that.
shit. You gotta watch that intro.
Yeah. I make you watch it again. Yeah,
This is
that's funny.
torture.
Yeah, but I seen you do the same thing though after that. So it's like
Fuck yeah.
it's kind of interesting, if you see the way you got pinned there. I watched you do the same thing to Thomas. Exact same thing.
Yep. And
Yep.
that's what I mean. Like, a lot of people they were at like it was kind of nice when you listen to the commentary, like what Andrew and Kevin were saying. They're all like,
Hmm.
"Well, he completely changed his game." I was all like, "I've always had the top roll, but like it just I get nervous and then I go into like what I want to go into the hook or the press, but it's just like my pronation is strong. I just got to use it. I've been
Yeah.
training the shit out of it. I mean, for this is yesterday was my fourth day of polling and
Really?
feels yeah
Fourth day?
yeah. Yeah. I just been feeling super great lately, honestly. I don't know if it's just like, the endurance is finally kicking in and stuff and I can actually sustain, but it feels good. Nothing
Hmm.
doesn't hurt. I'm just like it's just like the elbows. I iced my elbows when I got home and stuff and they feel good and stuff. So
Yeah, but I mean, you're pulling enough, you're training all the time. I mean, your tendons are going to get stronger, and that's part of leveling up. It's
oh
the
it is.
pain in the tendons, right?
I mean like and that's like with our new upcoming puller, like Tyler Butts. he's
Mm,
he's been fucking he's been killing it. Like I just gave him a super match against Caleb McMillan from Malta, Montana, and he's a very good inside puller. And fucking he kept him outside, kept him out of his hand, pinned him 3 times, and I was like fucking in shock.
yeah,
and
yeah.
he's been getting better. And then Aaron Goki had a super match against Caleb too, right arm, and Aaron did the same thing. So it's like training's paying off, and I love giving these guys random super matches because then it gets me excited because I'm like, ooh, what are we gonna work on next? See what you suck at, so we can work on it.
Well, you got some good guys in your club to help you though, too, right? So I mean, it's
Oh, oh yeah. I mean, starting from Hunter,
mhm.
Hunter being the most experienced puller like to date, and then plus Jim Wright, because Jim's getting old, but Jim still loves being competitive as fuck. It's just nice, but it's just like that Hunter's the main pro athlete out of our group, and then we got all of our strength guys from there. So it's like it's nice though, like from all sorts of different types of skills, we have those type of guys.
Well, yeah, and that helps everyone progress then too, right? Because
It does. It does. I mean, like on Monday, I had one of my club members, Ian, a really good friend. He was all like, everyone's just starting to learn their own styles. I was like, yeah, they're starting to get their own styles, and now we have to learn how to beat those styles.
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
and that's what's nice.
yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, oh wait. I think they're doing one table.
Amateurs are one pro.
Yeah. Actually, they might just be pro. I think looks like Roman's on one table.
Oh, really?
And yeah, he's really good. I'm gonna watch. It looks like him. Let's see here. Maybe not. Maybe just a lookalike. He's an amateur Roman. That Roman Grekov or whatever his name is.
Yeah, Gromov.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's him.
Man,
Yeah. He
we were
flashed
so
him.
we were so close from getting Hunter a super match with him. So
Really?
close, so close.
That'd be good.
It's just the times were just not met and stuff, and then I mean that would have been a super match of the year, to be honest with you. Down
Well,
over.
I think Hunter's level is pretty high. I mean, he did really good against what's that guy's name?
Oh, Sam Mitchell.
Sam. Yeah. Well, see, I actually expected Sam. I had Sam a little bit favored in that match. And I mean, Hunter fucking came to arm wrestle that day. It was good.
When Hunter's in his mindset, there's no one beating Hunter in his way.
Yeah.
I'll admit it. Like it doesn't matter who the fuck you is and shit. Like if Hunter is in his zone, he's fucking dominating the whole tournament or super match no matter what.
Mhm.
But it's like when he did get out of his head, you can tell. But it's like that was like the one thing we had to work on. Is
Yeah.
like just getting him in his mental. Like there's times like now, like even when we're trained, I'm just sitting in his head just talking shit. I'm like,
Mhm.
you're gonna let Zach bust your wrist like that, or you're gonna let that person do like that too? And he's hitting fucking heavy weights and max PRs all the time. So it's like it's good though that I can just chirp in his ear and get him motivated and stuff.
Yeah.
That's always my thing.
Yeah, they're definitely running one pro table, maybe one amateur table. Or they're
Sure.
just pros. Yeah, because it looks like Christo, the ref.
Uh-huh.
Why does everyone look so small? Everyone looks so tiny. Is Christo, he is kind of tiny though, isn't he?
The
That
little
ref.
short,
Yeah, he's
that short
short.
ref dude.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
dude blocked. That dude got some big ass biceps. I seen him compete in Lions Pride arm wrestling
Yeah, he's
league.
got big biceps, but
Come on.
everyone looks so damn small right now on the screen.
They shrunk it so everyone looks small.
Yeah, it's not doing him any justice on there, that's for sure.
Like, damn, Dakota, I didn't know you're that small still. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Well, Dakota's actually he's pretty thin.
He's getting bigger. He's getting bigger though.
Yeah.
It's just hard sometimes to pack weight. Like it's been hard for me. It's just dumb.
It ain't hard for me. I can just throw it on just by looking at
Man, throw some of that shit at me, man. Come on.
food. Like,
Give me like 180.
mm,
Fuck, if I got the 180, fuck, that'd be bad. No,
yeah,
fucking
like
what was it?
when I pulled Chuck, I gained 20 pounds for that match.
They do?
Yeah, it was actually light when I was offered the match. I was like 268 or something.
Uh-huh.
And by the time I pulled Chuck, I was like 300 pounds. So,
Holy shit.
yeah, because I started working out like pretty heavy, right? So,
Chuck's gonna be at that practice.
mm,
But if you do show up though,
mm,
there's one guy I really want you to work with, and it's my
mhm.
buddy Brandon Clark.
Okay.
Because he's a 300-pound puller too and stuff, and like
Newer
we've
guy.
been, well, he's been doing it a half a year longer than me, so about like 3.5 years.
Okay.
It's just some couple tweaks and changes and stuff. I think that you would be really good with him because I was telling him about you. I was just like,
Yeah.
I really want you to work with Brian because you guys are about same size, fucking
Same
you guys
build.
would, oh fuck yeah, like it'd be great because like
Right.
we're trying to get his wrist because his left is strong as fuck, but his right we just need to get his right wrist better. Because if I'm compromising his right wrist, there's something wrong.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I agree. Yeah.
Well, and that's what I mean. It's like, and I'm like, I'm doing this for my team too. Bring you guys down and Matt, to help us out
To
too and
help.
stuff, and have
Yeah.
a great time, bro.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
fuck.
and the thing is I didn't even hear about no event on the 28th, so it wouldn't have been a good event anyway because you can't plan an event without telling people.
Well, and that's what I mean. A lot of people have been telling me that too. Like, they didn't even know what was going on the 28th. So, like, I already had people messaging me like they wanted to come see Matt, and I'm like, hell yeah. And I was like, you guys are more than welcome to come. It's just, yeah, it's like, the whole like Matt and the three of you guys don't have to worry about paying to get in or anything. I got everything covered. I got some special snacks and shit for you guys.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
I
gonna
want
be
some
a
of the
time.
wife's tacos.
Oh fuck yeah, dude. I know, because my wife was all like, "Is Brian gonna show up?" I was all like, "You fucking better." She's like, "That means I gotta make extra." I was like, "Yeah."
Oh yeah, 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 for
That's
sure. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. Yeah, it looks
yeah,
like there's very small classes. It looks like there's five guys in this light. I
amateur.
guess Roman's a light guy, right? A 154.
Yeah, he's 154.
Yeah, yeah, and he's breezing through everybody pretty good. Yeah, oh yeah, just top rolling, top roll, top roll, top roll.
I
I
know
think
no one
that's.
doesn't
I'm pretty sure that's Roman. I'm pretty sure that's the guy. He just looks a little different. He's in a black outfit.
super skinny.
Hmm.
Yeah, Roman.
Michael Geeb, I can gain weight fairly easy. Losing it takes a while. Yeah, that's usually how it goes, man. I can gain it
Man,
way quicker than I can lose it. Yeah.
I hope Michael's getting stronger. He had a super match against Hunter in Miles City in April.
Yeah, yeah, I remember. Yeah. Didn't go good for him.
Well, I think like it was just a test of strength for Michael to see where he was at, because like
Okay.
a lot of people will test their strengths with Hunter to see where
Hmm.
they're at. Me, I'm just like put that net. I'm like shit. I don't even got to worry about that. I don't got to
I
worry
thought
about it quite yet.
I was surprised that Hunter did as well as he did against Chuck. I thought I thought that was
Oh,
pretty good. Like he was almost in it. Like it was
I
close.
think one more round. I
Yeah,
think if we gave one more round,
yeah. I mean, strengths wise, he was like it was like 2%. Really, it wasn't that big of a gap. It really wasn't. And
it really wasn't.
Chuck is so fast on the go. You really got to stop his hit, right? So,
Yeah, he cracks like a baseball bat when he does his hit. And
well,
that's like
yeah.
the one thing I noticed, and that's why I'm like still shocked that like he didn't stop you whatsoever. Like in the match, like
He didn't move me from center.
that's crazy.
But I pulled different and I trained hard for Chuck and I really fucked up on my last match down there. I'm gonna want it back for sure, but
Still, you
it
gotta.
will come. It will come. I had a really bad injury. I had a really bad injury recently and just
I
trying to
think
get
we were
over it.
talking about that.
Yeah, my elbow. Yeah, my elbow
Yep.
popped. It's the this area right here, the
Mm.
ulnar
Oh
area.
yeah.
And
Oh, so
it was
it feeds
bad, man.
downwards.
Like no side pressure. Killed my side pressure. So it
See,
was
that's the worst. Once you lose your, I noticed once your side pressure's gone,
yeah.
you better hang on like dear life with that back pressure.
Yeah. Yes. Definitely.
Oh fuck.
No, I know. And the thing is, I got tons of back pressure, but you always got to go sideways to pin, right? So, you
Oh
can go
yeah.
back enough or go. The only way I could really pull now is if my lever matches up or is a little longer, I can go high and then over. But if I have to at all initiate side pressure, my elbow
Yeah.
will just scream. Yeah, I can't do it. And I got nationals in a couple weeks. So that's the thing. I don't know.
That's what you were saying you were worried about is that
Uh,
elbow for nationals.
yeah, yeah. Well, because it's going to be the best in Canada, right? So, and
Sometimes you just gotta say fuck it.
yeah, oh yeah, I know. I'd just be like, oh, fuck, whatever. If it breaks, it breaks. Oh, I think Ali Hamadia. I think Ali's up.
Wow.
He just likes walking in front of the TV camera because he keeps walking by the screen. I keep thinking Ali's about to pull. He's a teammate of ours. He's really good.
Yep.
Yeah. And he keeps walking by the screen. I keep thinking Ali's pulling, and then he just disappears.
Oh, he's going up. Oh, why is he walking away? What the fuck?
Yeah, I think he just likes walking by the screen. Yeah.
Bro, that's how I
Oh,
get
there he is
sometimes.
again. He's in front of the screen. Okay, Ali.
You should message him and be like, get the fuck out of the screen.
Yeah, what are you doing? Yeah, yeah,
He wants more camera time.
yeah.
Dude,
Oh,
honestly, I'm really excited to see where this Matt Mass and Rackley go. Because I think, because when I was sitting there, like listening to his talk with Ryan Bowen, like he was saying that if he gets like top roll and takes his hand, I don't see Rackley coming back from getting his hand taken. To be honest with you,
listen, Matt, Matt's got a little more experience lately because he's had 2 or 3 matches left-handed in the last year and a half.
and I've been watching that because I watched
Mm.
the one is was it Oleg or Ole?
Oleg, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I've been watching that maybe like 5 times this week for some odd reason. Just been really been watching, see how Matt pulls left, so I can see what he's going into. I mean, Matt can set up
I know.
so high, and just because he has so much of that
Hand and
playfield
lever,
hand,
yeah.
and I mean, I can see maybe a Rackley just overpowering it if he has to, but I don't see left hand being that much.
Yeah, I don't know. Like Matt, see, the thing is, people, I can say it, I think, because it's not like Iraqli's going to watch this video, but Matt doesn't pull the same way on his left. And that's what people don't know. He's actually more inclined to high hook with his left and to do
Yeah, it's
different things
weird.
with his left. Yeah, he doesn't low hand the same way he does on his left. He does it right. It actually hurts him. So
Oh, it actually hurts in the setup.
yeah, yeah. So it's going to be interesting because Iraqli's going to think he's going to be setting up
Hmm.
like
Well,
if he's going against Matt's right, and Matt's right
mm,
left doesn't work the same way as his left.
yeah, no,
Tournament's right now. It's right
and that's
now.
what I'm excited about.
Yeah,
I want to feel Matt's left. I think I could take it after he gets his match.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. I think so.
You think so?
I think so.
Hey, brother.
We'll both hop in and just pull him left.
All 4 of our arms, left and right.
The twins, the twins will
twins.
take him on.
Yeah, the classes don't look very big. The Christo and Roman, I think, and somebody else are 1, 2, and 3 for the little guys.
I keep moving around him.
Did you get the feed? Zach's in here, right?
Yeah, I got it. I just
Oh,
can't.
okay, good.
He doesn't have no photo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not home yet. I thought
Oh,
I'd jump
okay.
on prematurely.
Oh,
Where you at?
Not my brother's place.
Doing backflips?
Yeah, no, I'm
Yeah.
just walking the dog. I did a
Come
backflip
on.
and I pulled the muscle in my freaking calf.
Because you do it so aggressively.
I
You
did.
just
I
chill
didn't
the fuck out.
stretch. I didn't stretch or anything, and I did it while I was holding something. Yeah, it was spur of the moment.
Oh.
I was off balance. I did it on the live, and I was holding the whole setup, so I backflipped with it.
Mm.
So on the live, you can do a backflip. You can watch it.
Yeah, you did
You
good.
get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I pulled a muscle in my leg when I did that.
Did you pull a muscle?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Zach, don't say
I
anything.
didn't feel it
He
really.
doesn't.
I didn't feel it till the night. Honestly.
It was pretty slick. It was pretty slick. Oh yeah, okay.
Whoa.
Christo and Roman are both refs now.
Okay. Okay.
It was them pulling though. So yeah,
It was? So
yeah,
he was right.
it was right. Yeah. So the pros are pulling already.
So what arm is starting? Left or right?
Right.
Right arm, is it starting low or high?
Low to high. So, but Ali might be up pretty soon here. Like the guys that are up now look like they gotta be 198 or 220s.
Okay, so the small guys already went.
The little guys went. Yeah.
How was that? They did good.
Hey,
It would look like Christo and Roman were cleaning house.
Of course.
Yeah.
What? What you give me those sad eyes, those puppy sad eyes for, Henry? Hey, weird dog.
And then the
I
other
know.
table's left-handed. So one table's left-handed and one table's right-handed,
Okay, that's a good way to do it, honestly.
which is interesting. Because what if you were competing both?
Dude, that sucks. Sometimes
You got yeah,
that
then you
sucks,
gotta
dude.
waiting for table 2.
Hold on. Hold the fuck on.
Yeah, I'm just doing right now. Just okay. Now I'm ready. Left. Oh, right. Left.
I gotta take a piss.
Bob Brown's up to the table. What class is Bob Brown in? 220 or 198?
Well, probably 198.
He's not a
198.
176, that's for sure.
No, I can't see him being 176.
No.
He's
Zach,
a little lighter than
you
his
getting
size,
excited?
but not much. Well, I'm excited.
You getting excited to come see me again?
I'm excited. You excited to see me?
Always. What do you think I invite you guys down?
I just put the tournament link in the chat. So if anybody wants to watch the tournament.
Oh, you posted your link?
Yeah. Well, because there's always a tournament so every East versus West now, there'll be a tournament, every one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it gives you a chance to get noticed and seen too, right? So that's why we're all gonna go to one. I'm gonna drug Zach and throw him in the plane and
What about me?
go down.
We'll just drive
you
there.
go.
What's wrong with driving, bro? You don't like going for a cruise?
Just depends on where it is. Like if it's a 2-day drive, I don't know.
Bro, if we can get it in Montana, that'd be
Yeah,
fucking sick, bro.
that'd be sick.
Yeah, they went across the road.
They're talking about having one here in either Calgary or Edmonton.
If it's in Calgary, that'd be valid.
Yeah,
That'd be valid.
it's coming.
Like you don't want to go all the way to Ottawa. That's too far.
No, not Ottawa. You know what, Alberta?
I've done it before.
Well, I did it too. It took me like a few days to get there, but
Yeah, you got 2 drivers. That's nothing. That's easy. As long as it's not winter. If it's winter, it's a little different story, I guess. But
well, yeah, that's you know
winter,
what?
I don't know if I. That's kind of dangerous.
There's a stretch along Lake Superior that I didn't
Oh,
have
I know.
phone reception. I didn't have phone reception for like 4.5 hours.
I think it's like 550 kilometers from the nearest like stop for gas too.
Long.
You gotta drive accordingly.
You gotta make sure you fill right the fuck up. When you're,
Yeah, maybe bring a little container gas.
yeah, definitely don't skip a gas station.
No,
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 skip
for
it.
the next one.
Take the risk.
No, there's
Take the
signs
risk.
everywhere. There's signs everywhere that say no gas for the next. I think it's I don't know if it's 500, but there's a big sign there. Yeah, maybe I'm exaggerating it, but it's hundreds of kilometers for sure.
Oh yeah, I think it's like what is it, like 2,500 miles? It's almost
From what?
3,000 miles or something from here to Lake Ontario.
Oh, geez, yeah, it's what side of it?
The Toronto side. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yes. Unless you can go through the states and get there a lot quicker. Actually, we could drive there, no problem if we go through the states.
Yeah, I know the way I
Shave
took.
off a long time too.
Yeah, the way I took along Lake Superior, it took us like forever. Forever. Yeah. I stayed at
So my next question is, so are you guys staying the night in Billings if you guys are coming down? Because I know that's a 9-hour drive.
If I end up coming, definitely. No.
Okay. Because if you guys do, I need to know at least 3 days in advance so I can get the spare bedroom all set up.
Oh,
And
okay.
then plus I got a big ass fucking Macy's sectional couch that you can fit fucking 3 people on there.
Well, you're the man.
So everyone's solid. And then we could bring the arm wrestling table back to the house. Because I'll stay up all night. I'll stay up all night arm wrestle. I'll get Zach to arm wrestle all night.
It's Matt's birthday today, too.
Oh, it's his birthday?
Yeah.
I'm going to send him a message after this.
Yep.
Happy fucking birthday.
I know. And then he's pulling a Rackley. Pretty much for his birthday. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it's today, but.
And then he's going to come down to Billings next week. I just hope work doesn't get in the way. But,
Mhm.
yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, so No, that's really cool. You're doing that though. You know, like
Oh,
more people, more
I've
people
been
should do it,
trying.
and try to get different pullers too. You know, like we were when I was doing Armfinity with Ronnie, we would try to do like we had a double seminar with we had Sergey Kalachenko and Matt Mask at the same time giving a seminar. Yeah.
Oh, was that the one at the warehouse?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I
Did you
watched
watch
that
some
one.
of that?
I watched that one.
Nice. Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
that was cool. That was really cool. And it was kind of interesting too, because they both say the same thing, but just different.
Different language.
Yeah, yeah. Sergey would explain it, and it would be like, well, okay, Matt just said that, but you're just saying it in a different way.
I mean, that's the thing too. It's like if Matt wants to do a seminar too, like later on in a year or next year or so, I'm like, we can plan that too and stuff. And like, and with me scoring two venues, I mean, I got a lot of
That's
room
pretty
I can
cool,
work
man.
with.
That's pretty cool. Like I said, I mean, you know what? We should be looking at talking to Gelder, getting a M Spot Billings fucking event going.
Oh, we can do it.
Yeah, that'd be
Oh, we can do it.
amazing.
It'd be big.
Oh
It'd be
yeah.
big. I mean, to like do like one good test run with one and then fucking
Yeah.
the next one make it bigger. Because that's like the thing though. It's like there's
And I
more
think,
shit. There's more shit to do here.
I don't like Alberta pulling Montana anymore. So you know what we got to do? And I know I brag about us kicking your ass and everything. I don't mean it. I
Not
actually
mine.
oh no, not your you got no, you were the hero last time. Yeah, you were the hero. Yeah. But the thing is we're almost like brothers anyway. Really, we should be bringing in North Dakota, Idaho, all these other places. And there should be Alberta and Montana teaming up.
So we
Like,
should
you
be
know
like
what I mean?
the West versus the rest.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
that's like, and that's the thing though. It's like I've been kind of been studying more matches and actually like seeing how everyone's pull and stuff. So I
And
kind of
that
got,
helps.
and it does. I mean, that's like a lot of things like people don't really understand. Like I fucking sit here and I watch arm wrestling videos and study so much to the point where like I'm watching Russians
Mm-hmm.
arm wrestle in Russian language and I have to change the fucking
Mm-hmm.
subtitles so I
Subtitles,
can
yeah.
understand. Oh yeah. And I
I
mean,
do it
and I'm
too.
trying out, and I'm trying out all this new shit. Like I've been doing some new shit from this new arm wrestler, Yuri. He's out in Bali, but I can't remember, but he moved over there. But I've been following a little bit of his stuff, and like it makes a big difference. He pulls like I do, so it's like it's
Yep.
been making me stronger. So it's just like sometimes you just gotta say fuck it.
Luke Poulter
Put
just
on some.
creamed somebody.
What happened?
Luke Poulter just creamed some guy. Most of
Luke's
the
been
people I
getting
don't
there.
know, so I can't say their names because I don't know half of them. But the ones I know, I'll mention. So,
Good, good,
well,
good.
that's another thing too. You know, like the one thing that you'll notice, we all study our opponents, and we all study, like we really study. You know what I mean? So a lot of times when we get like, even I think in the beginning, like the first Armageddon, it was
Mm-hmm.
like we kind of knew
What you
what was
guys were
going
coming
on.
into?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. We knew what was going on, right? And the
Oh
thing
yeah.
is, you know, there's a lot of guys that just say, fuck it, I'll get to the table and pull. Well, no, you know, like even with Chuck, I didn't even pull Chuck the way I normally pull.
No.
I had to watch his matches and say to myself, you know what? If he beats me, he's gonna beat me by hitting. He's gonna be
Yeah.
hitting me and trying to flash pin me.
Yep.
So I studied everything and I didn't care about I didn't really have a plan on how I was gonna pin Chuck. I was gonna just slip and go to straps actually and drag him to the pad. But I knew that I had to stop him center. So all I
Yep.
did was train and get really strong center table control. And if you watch, all I worried about was stopping that hit on the go. As
Yep.
soon as I stopped him on the go, his my
You had
center table
everything.
control took over. Yeah, exactly. So
I don't know
yeah.
about you, Nick, but for our match, I remember watching you and I saw you
Mm-hmm.
getting like a really deep cup and then just looking unstoppable. So I like
Oh yeah.
made a new setup and everything for like months. I practiced a new
Yeah.
setup
Yeah.
so
Oh yeah.
I could try to pull you away from your position. I'm like, I don't want to go in there, man.
Well, I mean, and that's what I was preparing too. It's like I know I was, getting my first international super match and stuff. It's like
Mhm.
it can either go two ways. It can either me getting fucking, creamed, or is this
Do
just
the
gonna, just
creaming.
gonna be a fucking battle, or is this gonna
Yeah.
be an all out battle? Because like I will still, new and stuff.
Yep.
Still figuring out everything like what I wanted to do and shit.
Yeah.
And what I mean, like I feel a little bit more confident now than I do like the first time I was getting. Oh,
Oh
wow,
yeah.
dude.
Oh yeah.
I've been on a
Well,
rip and tearing.
you look
lately.
at it like with Thomas. You went and changed you actually developed a style just to fucking kill him, right? I
Oh
mean,
yeah, just
expecting the normal, you're going in for the, the press or, you know what I mean? And you didn't do any of that shit. You just top rolled his ass to the pad, right?
oh yeah, just fucking took his whole hand. And
Yeah.
I mean,
But
like Thomas even said, like right after the first round, he's like, "Oh, I figured you out. I got you now." And I was just like, I laughed. I was like, "Okay." That's all I said. I was like, "Okay."
he just wasn't responding.
Oh,
Um,
me? Oh yeah. I was so fucking zoned in. Like I took that from Matt Mass. I learned how to get fucking all zoned in, dude. It's funny as fuck. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, dude. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Just let you
I'm
know that.
watching I'm watching Bob Brown right now. He's up against some guy, and he's starting already leaning back in the setup. He's already
Oh,
got
he
all
does
the weight
that.
leaned back. Yep. And he did. He just top rolled him. Yeah.
It's that fucking
But
old school way of pulling, dude.
the thing
Those
is,
are
though, if I
unbelievable.
see someone doing that, I know what they're doing, right? Like,
You gotta put them in a drag hook because then it'll force them to stand up and their
yeah.
elbow is facing the wrong direction to do a drag hook. So they'll end up getting palm up with their elbow facing straight down.
Oh,
I think
oh.
Bob's he's just counting on the fact he's got more experience than these guys. But I mean, I
Yeah.
just watched him
Ugh.
totally go under the table and lean, pressured, loaded to start Luke Poulter versus somebody I'd seen a pull a couple times, I think, actually. I just don't know the guy's name. But Luke's pretty strong too. He's a hooker.
I'm trying to get shirts for you guys. The Iron Barn gym shirts when you guys show up.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Don't put too much
There's
pressure. I'm a 50-50 right now. I'm working on my daughter's moving in 10 days to my mobile home. And
uh,
working on, well, I'm doing flooring, painting, fucking, it's ridiculous what I'm doing right now. So
full
yeah,
flip.
I'm kind of up in the air. Yeah, yeah. We'll see what I can get done this week. Feeling strong though. Just my elbow's
Hell
not feeling great. Yeah.
See, that's the nice thing though. You can just bully up on the little guys that practice. Just take less elbow work.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I actually got two new girls actually showing up for their first practice tomorrow.
Nice.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I was at work and I actually knew this bodybuilder guy from Yellowstone Fitness out over by me, and he's like, Nick, and I was like, hey, he's all like, my wife is actually doing the Big Sky State Games arm wrestling, and she doesn't know nothing about it with her friend, and I know that you've been doing it lately, and I've been following you.
Luke
He's
Poulter
like,
just got flashed.
oh shit,
This guy I don't know just flashed him and he's arguing now with the refs.
hell yeah.
Yeah, Luke, you took him for granted, buddy. This is the thing about these guys too. Never take your opponent for granted, ever.
Oh, no, you can't. Not
No,
even with women or teenagers. Hey,
nope.
fuck, you got to grip up with them and just pin them and get them out of the way.
Can never take someone for granted.
Yeah.
No.
No, it's a joke from Rick and Morty.
It's just funny because
They
Luke
grant
Poulter's
these
whining now. He's whining.
Yo, there's Ali on the left.
Yeah, listen, Ali's been in front of the camera 10 times. I thought he was pulling 5 times already. He likes to just walk by the camera to
familiar
make
with
me
that
think.
table. He's getting familiar with the table, I think.
Don't be in your head, Ali. Make sure you're on it. I'm waiting. Ali should be up next class. So
Yeah. I like to size up a table and set up a couple times before I pull on it, just so I can kind of feel where it's tight and where it's loose and how it moves, just so I know. You know what I mean?
yeah, well, the thing is,
Less thinking when it comes time to pull.
Ali's been for a half an hour. He's been walking back and forth in front of the table, I keep thinking he's up, but I
Like, how many
forgot he just
classes
likes
you
to be in
sign up
front of the
for?
camera.
How many classes can you sign up? They usually restrict it.
They do. I think they do here.
Because it's a qualifier, right?
Video.
No, it's an
they
open
did a
tournament. It's not a
video-
qualifier.
Oh,
It
they
should-
did a
should be
video
open.
review, and Poulter got his way, and he's back at the table.
It might have been an early go. It might have genuinely been early. That's fair.
Neil Pickup came up with his cell phone. Now Tim Talmadge
Hey,
is at
this.
the table.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was gonna say. Wait a second.
Ali's in there. He's right in front of the screen. Allie loves being in front of the camera.
Flex, Allie. Flex. Get a little
Hey,
freaking flex in there.
Come on, yeah.
Her
Allie's
time.
probably really strong for this, though. Yeah.
You know what's funny, Brian, is I was actually watching that podcast that you sent me this morning to watch.
No, did you watch some of it?
I was watching that you sent me the link. I was like, this fucker must have known I was watching it.
Did you skip through and see me blast him out afterwards?
Yeah, Luke
Yeah.
Hulsher is definitely a ref. Kind of funny.
Yeah, I
It
was
was funny, though.
actually getting to it. I was actually getting to that part, and then fucking you sent me the link. I was like, oh.
Oh, it was funny because I got on as he was getting off, so yeah. But I didn't
That
mean
was-
to. I was busy, and then I couldn't get on till then, so sucked.
I honestly just want to talk to him. Just be like, let's just handle it over a super match, bro. Just get it over with.
Just
You have to tell me how Buddy does. I gotta go run and grab my food, but I'm still listening.
I hope Buddy. You know what? I actually hope that Buddy flashes Luke again. I think he was being a bitch there, but we'll see.
Oh, did they get a restart on that one?
Yeah. Luke got a restart. Overruled the ref, like ref power.
Man, you know how that can go.
Well, yeah, Tim Bresnan. I've seen him get some calls reversed because he's a ref. Yeah.
Okay, hear me out on this.
It's upstairs. What?
If you
I've gotten one call reversed mid match. Remember when Jaron fouled out, and I just like I was like, no, we're still going.
I know, right?
I don't know, dude. I'm not gonna. I hate
really
ending
want to
a match like
get.
that.
I really want to get Tim Bresnan
These
and
three?
Matt
Yeah.
back on the table against each other.
I guess.
Right on.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. Tim's a class act, so is Matt.
Well, I mean, like the last
Okay,
super match
whatever.
that they had in Vegas for that Vendetta one, I kind of watched it a lot, and I didn't really see Matt's elbow fucking go off that
Well,
match.
here's the thing. Bresnan definitely fouled and they didn't call it, and it looked like Matt barely fouled. So it's like
I was mad that match.
you can't ref two different guys 2 different ways in the same match.
Yeah.
That's the problem,
Yeah.
right? If you're gonna be strict, be strict. If you're gonna be loose, be loose. Don't, because it looks like bias, right?
That's what I
Yes.
mean. Like, if I'm able to get, like just, hear me out. Like, fucking be able to have that as the main match of the MCA event.
Mhm.
Matt and Tim Bresnan going back at it right
Mhm.
now.
That one needs to happen again because Tim will
That'd
get.
be cool.
I mean, like, if we're able to get the sponsors and the money together, I would host that. I mean, we would host that. I mean, I would.
Where's
need
Tim
you
out
guys
of?
to-
Where's Tim live?
Oh, definitely. We'd love to join you for that.
I think Tim lives out. Fuck. I'm friends with him on Facebook, but if I go off on this, it'll block me out.
Damn, I'm trying to think where Tim's. What?
Yeah. That was just the weird thing though. Is like I didn't see Tim pull at Vegas when I was at IFA Championships this year. So
He refed, I think, because I think I seen him refing. didn't
yeah, he reffed me and like didn't call my pin on my press pin, but we ain't gonna get into that.
Yeah, we've all been there. We've all been through a situation where you get a
I've
pin
been
and they
there.
don't call it. But when you're a ref, I can understand things happen so quickly. Honestly, if you blinked while he pinned, you might not have saw it. Honestly could be that. Like,
Listen,
that could be a thing too.
Hey, listen, I'm not a perfect ref. I miss things, but I tend to think when it comes to pins, I don't miss pins too often because that's all I'm watching for. Like once it gets down into like a winning position, my eyes are like peeled. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. That's the main thing why I'm there. I'm gonna watch for that pin, right? But
And
I'm
I'll say
also
this.
watching across through the elbows too. So
oh, totally. I'll say this though. I don't think it's as big a deal to call a pin late as it is to call a pin early. Calling a pin early is like the worst thing you can do as a
Yeah,
ref, I think.
I've
That's like the
seen it.
worst possible mistake you can make
Seen
is
a
calling
lot
a
of
pin
it.
too early.
I've seen a lot of it.
Now, calling it too late is not as bad as calling it too early. Still bad, but it's not as bad. At least you're like, hey, at least I made sure I got pinned. Rather than like 2 inches above being like, yeah, it's a pin. Come on.
Well, it's like the first round when I got pinned by Uncle John, it was like an inch and a half above the pad.
Early stoppages are the worst because
Yeah.
the match wasn't over.
I was pissed. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I had to stop. You know what I mean? And nope.
Give me replay. Give me the fucking
I
replay.
didn't get a replay. Yeah, no replay for Brian.
That's where I was mad about at Bloody Valentine's. I didn't get my fucking replays. There was a couple shit I wanted to replay on my match against Jordan Shortman because I knew I I had it.
Listen, I like I said, I'm giving Miles a bunch of slack, but
Mhm.
there was one round. There was two things that fucked me. So one, I just got everything.
Yep.
Everything. And he goes, ready? Right? And he goes, my cadence is ready, go. And
Ready,
I
ref
had
script.
everything. And
Yeah.
I would have pinned him. I would have pinned him. He goes, stop. I'm like, what do you mean stop? He's like,
You said
ref.
ready.
He goes, ref grip. I'm like, what's this ready ref grip? I've never heard of that before. It's ready and fucking go. Right? I was like, I was fuming, right? And then my timing was all off with Brett after that too. I was like, for fuck's sakes. You know what I mean? Like, well, I was a little
Could have been
choked.
that he felt the other guy make a move. It wasn't even
I
you.
don't know. I don't know. But he
That's what I
said
mean.
ready. It was supposed to be go. So I heard ready and then ref grip. And I'm like, what? I'm like, what the fuck? I was just about to get the pin. I'm like, you know what I mean? I was mad.
I was ready.
And then do you remember the one where I had him and I was holding him and I was like
Yep.
just holding his drives, and then they said something and me and him looked at each other and we're like, well, what's going on? And then we started arm wrestling and then they go, oh no, winner. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, there was no pin there, and they're like, yep, it was a pin. I'm like, well, you guys couldn't even call it. We had to stop and look at each other while we're arm wrestling while you and Luke decided whether it was a pin or not. It was like it was fucked. Yeah, my match was fucky. Yeah, but I want that one back anyway. I'm gonna be pulling that kid again. But he's a strong kid, and you know what? He's willing to break his arm too. So I give him a lot of credit.
Gets in those nasty positions.
Yeah, like that wedge he
Well,
does. That's the shit.
yeah.
Looks like
Oh,
Ryan Bowen's up left hand.
Oh, Ryan Bowen. Can I have a fork, hon? Yeah. Sorry, my wife's giving me food.
I'm iffy
Ryan
with
Bowen.
Ryan Bowen.
Yeah, Ryan Bowen's up. We got the Ryan Bowen happening. Not a lot of watchers tonight, but that's okay. We'll just shoot the shit.
Zach, you better not forget my shirt. This is gonna be the third time.
I'm looking at it.
He's like, I'm looking at it.
Let's see.
Dan,
Ryan
the
Bowen
Nightmare
against
Schwartz
the
is up
green
on
shirt
table
guy.
2.
Dan Swartz. He's
He's pretty
up.
good.
He's pulling somebody.
Watch for him. He's not bad.
He's on the screen now, isn't he, Dan? He just got a pin.
Yeah.
Man, speaking of Swords, fucking, I've been hounding Kevin to get back to practice. Motherfucker
Yeah.
never shows up.
Well, Kevin, he needs to come back to practice.
I know. Because
If
I'm
he
about to
trained all the
bust his
time,
wrist back.
if he trained all the time, he'd be so deadly.
Oh, like in his prime before he got hurt and went to the mine,
Yeah.
that fucking man was unstoppable, bro. Like
Yeah.
beating Hunter all the time. Well, now Hunter just
Well, I
won
know.
again.
I seen their super match 2 years ago. Yeah.
Damn.
You know what's funny is that Hunter was only like 135 or 143 for that match
Mm.
against Kevin, and that was like a 165-pound match. That's
Wow.
crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
crazy. That's the one I want to see run back when they're both all healthy and stuff, because that's the battle of the lightweights, and then I'm gonna come in and take that afterwards.
Well, I was
Forget about me.
I was impressed with
No,
how
not
Brad
you.
beat him after. Hey, did you see how
Huh?
Brad beat him in the second match?
Oh yeah.
He didn't seem like the same Kevin though.
No, Kevin's hasn't been feeling the greatest and stuff, so that's why he kind of like stopped showing up and stuff. But
That's why he needs to though. He needs to show up and build it up again and build that endurance and fix.
oh yeah, and he
That's how you
needs it more.
strengthen this shit, right?
He's the one that brought me into arm wrestling, and the fucker
Mhm.
leaves out.
I like him. I like the guy. He's
I
a
love
good
Kevin.
guy.
Kevin used to live next in the same apartment area as me. There was a time where Kevin and Hunter and me were all living in this apartment area. Had the
Not
three
bad.
best lightweights and villains right in one area. But, you know, yeah, I just been getting excited for you guys all to come down. I didn't think it was gonna get planned out as well, but
I wanted
I mean,
to look for an event in July down there.
we have Big Size State games July 19th.
Okay. Is that in Billings?
Yep.
Hmm.
Billings Hotel Convention Center. Because in November 2nd, I want to say, Ron actually rented out the Billings Hotel Convention Center, and he's doing a strongman competition in the morning or something, or early afternoon, and then we're gonna throw an arm wrestling tournament afterwards.
Okay.
So we've been trying to get those sponsors put together too and stuff. While me and Hunter are still trying to plan for MCA event. So it's like there's gonna be some shit. We're gonna get some shit put together.
Hmm. Well, I mean, in 2026, we'll be planning 4 events.
Okay.
And fuck, it'd be nice if you guys could come down here once.
Yeah,
Ryan
I'm
Rowan's up.
working. Yep, and I'm actually getting my
No,
real
Ryan and
ID here.
Artem.
Oh, it's Ryan and Artem. Yeah, Artem Taranenko versus Ryan Bowen. Yes.
Wait,
What
The
a,
good, the big rematch.
let's see.
Who's gonna win?
Flip. They slipped right away.
I
Ryan's
think
nervous.
I'm like 10 seconds behind you. I'll try to restart, like refresh.
Oh, sorry. That always happens.
I get 2 ads. You kidding me?
So wait. So quick question before if we can. Are we able to talk about those matches that are still happening for Yahoo?
Oh,
Yeah, we
Yahoo.
can talk about those now. They're all most of them are released, right?
I mean,
I
I don't
don't
know.
know.
I'm
I don't know.
blocked.
I don't even know. I don't even know if you still have a match, Nick. You
I'm
might have
fucking
took your
blocked,
shit
bro.
off.
I'm blocked off everything, so I can't see shit.
Did he block you off the group though? Because you should be part of the group because you have a match, right?
No, I got my match stripped.
Oh, he took it from you?
Yeah, it's Thomas Allison against Austin McLeod now.
No
All
way.
right. Bowen and Taranenko firing off. Bowen caught. Seems to have the upper hand here. Yep.
That's what I told you. That's why I'm upset.
I didn't
That's the only
know
thing
that.
I'm
No, I
upset
didn't know
about.
it got canceled. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm not even allowed to come to the event. That's how fucking banned I am. I got the fucking ban hammer.
Because you set up something for Matt to come down?
Yep.
That makes no sense.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what all the matches are now since I got pulled off of the group. So that's what I mean. Like, I don't know a
Ryan
couple.
beat him.
Because
Pretty easily too, by the looks of it. Jesus.
Yeah, it was
because
easy.
you still have your match, right, Zach?
Yeah.
Red truck. I might have went under the table.
Did you get your picture all made for that? Because I saw Thomas and Tyler Weederbush's.
Allison.
Yeah.
Okay. I seen him make the change to that Thomas Allison. I didn't. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about it.
But
And that was all still because of that. It was. Did he do that right afterwards, or?
Yep. Right after, like, I got banned. I mean, I got blocked, and then I got kicked out of the group chat, and then I fucking.
Wow.
But it is what it is. I'm honestly, guys, I'm not mad at Dion. I'm not fucking, gonna start beef. Try to send him hate.
No.
I'm just letting him do his thing. He's allowed to do his own fucking thing. He's a grown ass man. He
Yeah.
can throw his own events. I can throw my own events, my own practices. It's like I'm not gonna let anyone tell me no.
I
If
just
it's
don't
like
know what you did to him. That's all.
Matt, here's the thing. I'm not gonna turn down bringing down my all-time favorite arm wrestler.
No.
Like, I'm like, I've been working for this when I met him in August when he came up to Great Falls.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't you think that if I got the opportunity to get him down, you think I'm not gonna take it
Yeah, exactly.
and help out my team?
Yeah, but you should understand that too, right?
And that's what I want him to understand.
Yeah.
It's like my team is kind of like getting a little tired of driving up to Great Falls all the time and competing and shit. Maybe they're like, maybe we want something down here. Let's do something fun down here. And that's what I mean. Me and Hunter go in grind mode and we try to figure out things, and then like and Hunter's been sick. So like, I did this all on my own. Like, asking Matt, and I was surprised when Matt messaged me back because I was at work when he messaged me back, and I was like,
He's like that.
all fucking fangirly in the fucking store. I'm like, oh shit. So it's like, I'm like, fuck off. I'm gonna be excited. So it's like, and my team is like really excited too to see all you guys, come down and learn and shit. Cause like, that's what I want. I want them to be better. I want them to strive far in this sport, kick ass, get as many medals, super matches, wins as possible. That's all I want. I want the best for like all my guys. Even when I'm sucking and fucking taking L's and shit, when they're winning, it puts a smile on my face.
Well,
That's
yeah.
all that matters.
Well,
That's
you
what
want the
I like.
level. You want the level to keep growing, right?
Looks like Auden's up.
Auden, yep. Auden versus somebody I don't know.
Auden versus Mystery Man.
Mystery Man?
Mystery
Mystery
Man.
Man.
Is Mystery Man stronger?
No,
It looks pretty strong from the setup. Let's see.
looks strong. He knows how to set up. That's for sure.
Auden's not liking
know.
it.
Yeah.
Auden needs to stop relying on that King's move so much.
And the thing is, if you're gonna do a King's move, you have to lead with it. Don't transfer into it as you're losing. If you're not very good at it,
Yeah, no.
lead with
That's
it.
why when they had that super match against Artem, it was just like he thought he had him on the first go, and then Artem just pinned him. I was just like, oh, what the fuck?
Arden was way too strong for him.
This is left though. I don't know if Auden's really known for being crazy good on his left.
He's not. No, he's not as good on his left. But I mean, he still pulls it though at times.
Someone like me who is ambidextrous, I'm still slightly more dominant on my right hand, even being ambidextrous. So it's like
I think Auden needs to keep doing tournaments for a little longer.
He needs to be more active.
Yeah, because he's not active enough, and he was planning for these super matches, and they were kind of lopsided super matches at first. And then you see when he went, all of a sudden he went against a real arm wrestler. What happened, right? He got whooped. So I mean, it'd be better for him to I think to pull more often in tournaments.
You saying the arm wrestler is not an arm wrestler?
Well, but the weight difference, there was like a 45-pound weight difference. There was a 2-inch reach lever advantage. I mean, like it's like yeah, I don't know. Like it's just like you got the lever advantage, you got the weight advantage, you get the, you know what I mean? Yeah, it was a lopsided match, right? Ooh, Pulcher versus Bob Brown on the right.
And that was the one that
Luke
Matt
Brown and Bob Pulcher
against Derek Smith.
Mm-hmm.
I love that match. When Derek Smith thought he was he thought he was gonna overpower Matt. That was so fucking funny to me.
That was funny.
You ain't gonna fucking overpower me.
Auden defeated Mystery Matt.
You did.
I still get kind of sad when how Matt lost the comeback against Sergi at fucking AWC.
He made a mistake. Yeah, he made a mistake. That last round, he knew Sergey was going to press, and he just thought that Sergey was just too tired to do a strong press. Sergey's press, like his tricep and his chest and everything, were still fresh. So when Sergey went in for the press in that last round, Matt thought that he would just be able to hold him with his pronation. But what Matt should have done is just met him right in the middle and blocked him with his shoulder. He would have beat him.
Yeah, even if he would have stayed just neutral.
Neutral.
Force, because when you stay neutral, forces them to stay neutral. So if they overcommit in one direction, you can just take it.
Yeah.
What counter pulling is all about.
Yeah.
Staying neutral until they just overuse all their angles and they got nothing left. Not even neutral when you have everything.
Matt's inside isn't that bad, but the thing is, he has a hard time committing to it, right? Like it takes like you risk getting hurt whenever you go deep inside, right?
And that plus Matt's perfected his setup for his move.
His move.
Where I don't think he's perfected the setup for the other one.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like,
Brian, how excited are you for tacos?
Oh, I'm excited.
I know. Brian said you better make extra.
I love tacos. I love tacos.
I do like tacos myself.
that you're watching. Hey, I put the link in the chat, Michael. Here, I'll put it in there again. Does it show up? It must show up. Here, there's the link to
Zach,
the
did you
tournament
see
we're
how
watching.
good Tim Gibb did in Pennsylvania State?
I was looking at videos trying to find it yesterday. I was looking at.
Oh, really? I know. I never
couldn't-
got any videos yet. I told him
I
to
couldn't
send me
find
videos.
it, but yeah, I was gonna say I couldn't find it, but I found a bunch from freaking not too long ago.
Yeah, Tim's been getting better.
Definitely his setup's looking. His setup always looked good, but it didn't feel as good. I think his setup probably feels as good as it looks now. If I had to guess.
The one thing I will say about
Is that
Tim
100
is, like,
knots?
he only really gets
No,
to
it's
get a
not.
chance to pull his brother all the time, so that's why I keep
Mm.
hounding him. I keep hounding his ass to come to Billings all the time, but he lives in Dagmar, Montana, so that's like it's kind of far.
Yeah.
But when he does come down, man, fucking Tim will pull until he can't pick up his arms, and his wife has to drive him home.
The way to do it.
I bet you he improved too after Zach whooped him.
Oh yeah, we all did.
Sometimes,
We
yeah,
all
but sometimes
fucking
that
did.
shit will, yeah, that shit will help, man. Believe me.
Oh, it does.
I'm
Oh, it
glad
does.
I could help you guys.
Yeah, I'm coming back. I don't know if I'll be
Yeah.
able to do it in arms again since I'm fucking permaban, but
Remember,
Yeah.
man, you got spawn camped and then like freaking just wiped out.
Yeah, we'll see.
I got
We'll just see about
nuked.
arms again.
I got nuked, bro.
I have a
No,
feeling
I'll face you on anything. We'll get you up here in Canada probably.
that's what that's what we need to do.
That's what I mean. I'm like, I want to, like, when I do, like, I want to come
Oh,
to,
it's
like,
Michael Todd
practice
on the
too
ground
and
there.
shit.
Michael Todd.
Yeah, if you look on table 2 on the ground, Rebecca had his. That's his massive bicep right behind
Yeah,
Mr.
it is
Blue.
him. That is Michael Todd. He's watching.
I could tell from the size of the arm. I'm like, that guy's got massive arms. And then I
Yeah.
look over, that's
And
Michael
Tim
Todd.
Talmadge is sitting kind of beside him.
Yeah, and Rebecca's there behind, and then they're
Yeah.
just chatting.
Yeah, he
That's
messaged
cool.
me. He goes, "Yeah, we better do it next week because he has his match this weekend."
Yeah,
So
yeah, totally.
I just said kick some ass and hopefully see you Tuesday night. So Michael Monster Todd's coming on the pod this week.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Coming there, I'll press your fucking Keynes move. I'll Ermis you. I'll Ermis you so hard, Michael.
Just
That'd
do
be
my
another
King's
guy.
move. Oh,
I pressed out of that.
It's a pretty big class.
what about a
Actually.
Knight's move?
You ever seen my Joker's move yet?
That's fair.
Yeah.
I like
You know what's fun?
moves.
Zach, I will say though, I was arm wrestling.
Oh, I thought that was Clifton.
Saturday.
I thought Clifton was on the table.
I fucking pissed Hunter off
wearing a
so
shirt
bad
right
in the setup.
What were you doing?
I never heard him fucking bitch at me so much, and I was quiet. And I was just like, I wasn't saying nothing. He was just complaining. I'm just like, are you gonna do this against Zach? That's all I said. I was like,
I'm excited, man.
I
hope he's
honestly,
feeling good.
That's the one thing that I will say though is like I hope he is healthy because he has been having a hard time training, but the man wants to train. And I mean, like, he's been showing up and doing as much as possible and pulling as much as possible, but it's like we need to get his health better. I need to go over there and make him feel better. Come on, fucking show him.
Bob Brown. That table again.
What is it called when your muscle endurance long term is good, but in the moment can be intermittent?
I know what you're saying. I've had that issue before.
Just complete.
That must be central nervous system. That must be CNS related then.
Yeah, I bet you.
It's not the muscle and the tissues and the fibers burning out. It's well, you lose power and you burn out, quote unquote. The reason why you get weaker from working out isn't because your muscles are this. It's because you're overheating.
Mm-hmm.
It has to do with if you could theoretically cool your body, you could work out twice as long. You could just keep your body cooled.
Yeah. You know what I've found a few times is that I'll pull and I'll actually, like, within a minute, all of a sudden I'm like blown up and burnt out, like I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll take like 5 minutes, but then I never get that bad again and I can pull a lot more. You know, it's really like, I don't know, it's kind of weird too.
Totally.
It's like that initial pull. I just need to get the blood in there and shit, I guess. And then once the blood kind of goes out, it doesn't really blow up like that again.
Sure, I see Paul Lynn on table one there. Not on the table, but watching table one.
Yeah, I see Paul in. Yeah, and
I'm
Allie's
coming
right
to
beside
say a
him.
word to him.
Allie's in the
I-
picture. He wants to be in the frame with Paul. No, I'm bugging the Allie.
I pulled Paul Lynn. He's like, I pulled Paul Lynn. I was on there. We were both on screen.
I like Paul in.
Oh,
He's a good guy.
that was not a pin on Bob. That was an injury. Damn. Oh no.
No.
Table two injury. Table two
Bob,
injury. Yep.
Bob
I don't know
broke
how
his
severe.
arm. Bad. Broke. It broke.
It broke.
What did?
Bob
Oh,
just said
no.
broke. Yeah.
Oh no.
Who broke the arm?
Ah,
Bob
Bob
Brand
just.
just broke someone's arm.
Well, Bob was in the Kings, and Buddy pressed in and broke his own arm. To be fair,
Yeah,
that wasn't on Bob. It's not like
Yeah.
Bob javelined or anything. Bob went defensive, and Buddy dove in hard, and then
Yeah.
Bob went to apply back pressure. And the problem is, if you start turning for the pin and turn your body as they apply back pressure, that opens you up, and it probably fractional spiral of the humerus. Or that's what it appeared to be for it. Was
Just had an arm.
fast.
Yeah, just had
So
an
that
arm
kind
break.
of, so that would just be kind of like how Aaron Goki broke his arm. Like, because we're still trying to figure out how Aaron broke his arm, because like it happened so fucking quick. Like, it was his first match of the fucking tournament. You know,
Mhm.
he gets up there with his opponent, and like they go and hit, and everything's fine. The first hit was fine, but then when they both re-hit, that's when it fucking broke, and we were like, "What the fuck?" And like, and I was even standing behind Aaron too. Like, I was watching the match from behind, and like, I was like, it was like he was in position, so I don't even know.
It can happen. It only takes like 11 pounds or something. So
Well, that tournament was outside, and it was like 89, 90 degrees, and it was fucking hot that day, and we were arm wrestling, and then he did a big cut. I think he was like 165, and then he wanted to cut to the 54s. And like, and I think maybe it was just, maybe from that, but it was just like his positioning and everything was fine, but it's just crazy. But now he's starting to slowly start pulling with his left now, because that was the arm that he broke, so it's like it's slowly starting to get better. But he kind of gets a little iffy with it once in a while.
well, arm breaks are weird, man. Like it could have been he drove and he was just in that position. Like his muscles let go and
Yeah.
he was in a position where it only took like a little bit of pressure and it snapped. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean Austin and his brother, when his brother's arm broke, and that was a bad fucking break. They were both
Really?
in the hook. Yeah, they were both in the hook, and then hey Zach.
Very neutral. They were very, from what Jared said, he was there. It was very
was there.
neutral.
I heard it sounded like a
Very
gunshot went
neutral.
off. Yeah. It was
Man.
crazy sounding. No.
I'm butthurt I don't get my match with Austin, because I was
Austin's
gonna pull him out of his press.
Mm-hmm.
Austin's pulling some long-haired dude with a ponytail. Looks like a Mexican.
Wow. I'm even wearing the Arms Again shirt. What
Yep.
the fuck? See?
Yeah.
Man,
It looks
and
like the country of like Brazil or something. I don't know what's on his
Yeah,
back.
is that what that
Country.
thing is on the back? I've seen the
I
shirt on a few
think.
people though.
It's a country. It's a country, but I don't know what country it is.
the team shirt of something.
Looks like South American or something.
Hmm.
It's just not. It's just a freaking state. What
That's
state
good.
looks like that, Nick? Are you watching? What's that state on his back?
I can't watch it because I'm on my phone.
Oh yeah.
I'm on my
Can't
phone.
do both.
I was doing both.
I'm not cool like you.
I just like threw it to the side. Dude. You know what I mean? I like threw it to the side.
You just fucking whip that shit to the
I
side.
just whipped it to the side and left a little arrow, and then I just did my shit, dude.
Ooh, he whipped it out. That's what you should say.
Did what I had to do, you know?
It's like that one time when you answered the phone call.
Yeah, I didn't answer with my hands.
He didn't. I was all like, "Why am I on the ground?"
Well,
No,
this
you know,
tournament's been hard to follow. It looks like Auden.
on trying to Kings
he
and
lost.
getting ripped open because his Kings isn't very.
Yeah.
His
he
Kings
lost.
isn't bad. It's just it's not very competitive yet. I don't think
Not
Well,
like
he got
his
a
dad.
loss already.
it's just not competitive.
Auden went to the B side. He's in a
I
tough
think
class anyway. Some of these guys are
stand
killed.
up straight on. You're not your best move is not a
This
kicking
guy's
move.
wearing
Just
the
go
same
for your
shirt.
ace. Go for that ace. Yeah, I feel like they're definitely a club. I just don't know what state that is. I'll explain it to you. It looks like well, if you look at it sideways, it kind of looks.
Like a
I don't know how
moose
to say what that
horn.
looks like.
Looks like a horn of a moose horn.
Okay, yeah, I see. Actually, I see what you're saying. It kind of does. At first, I'm like, I don't know, man. But then I'm like, wait, like a rack? It does look like a moose
Yeah.
rack.
Not a rack, but like a half of like one side.
Yeah, just one part of a
Yeah.
rack.
Yeah.
You did for a second. I was like, what are you talking about?
Well,
But
that's
I
what I
saw
kept,
it. It took me a second.
that's what it was reminding me of. Anyway, looking at it,
Totally. I looked at it sideways and
I
it
swear
looked
this guy looks like
not
Clifton.
good.
See the guy in the muscle shirt,
Yeah, he does look like, I feel like
and
from the back.
and see though, look, he's got the same
Right,
shirt.
from this
He
angle,
looks,
yeah, like from this angle, definitely.
looks like he's gonna pull like Clifton too.
I don't think Clifton has as big of a back as this guy. This guy's back is massive. Clifton might have a bigger forearm though.
He tried hooking. Oh, Artem slammed him.
You're still in the future. How the hell?
Who won the
Ooh,
Ryan and
Wizard.
Artem match? We all
Oh,
like,
Ryan
skipped
won
over
that one.
Oh wow. Wow.
Yeah, Ryan's creamed Artem. He got all hand control though, and Artem couldn't access his power.
That's the thing I noticed with Artem. If you can like stop him in center, and it's kind of like
You got to disable him. You got to
Yeah.
disable that. And you got to disable his pronation because he's like Hutchings. If he's got his pronation but his wrist is cracked, he'll still slam sideways.
oh yeah. I mean, he's been training with Hutchins for a while.
Oh yeah.
Getting all that.
When I first started arm wrestling, that's who I totally tried to mimic, and I trained just like Todd Hutchings. He was my idol. And I slowly started changing things. But I think lately once this elbow heals, I might go back to the Hutchings way. 'Cause
Max effort and dynamic.
back then I slammed everybody. I never went for the pin, but I'd always slam everyone to their defensive side. And I used to be able to just come in and just put them away. And then I stopped doing it. I started going for that quick one-hit wonder fucking shit. And,
Yeah.
and if they catch me, sometimes I'm not in a good defensive position then. So
Is your internal rotation crazy?
you know what? I didn't know it's getting crazy, but I popped my elbow. So right when my shit was getting really good, and that was getting really strong, I fucking got injured. I stayed on the table too long. I should have got off the table.
It's just a weird thing. Like when you get on the table, you just don't want to leave.
Especially when you're strong and no one can move you. Then you just think like, oh, you're superhuman. But I should have got off. Yeah.
What were your numbers for your internal rotation, Nick?
Like max effort or just like repetition?
Max effort for a few reps though, not for one.
Like 3 rep max.
Like three rep max.
Yeah, say
So
3 rep max.
I've been doing 3 rep maxes for all my maxes. So
That's what I do.
not so yesterday.
Yeah, I never do just one.
I did dynamic because I've been pulling for like 4 days, but like a couple weeks ago when I actually maxed it out, I hit like 110 with my left, and then I think it was like 90 with my right. So nothing too crazy, but
So we got one arm break so far. One arm break.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone pulling right now, and they don't put their names up or nothing, right? So you can't. I
gotta
thought
guess.
that's why I didn't want to call this commentary because it's like it's not because I don't know who anybody is. Only the people.
No,
I
it's just
can
a watch
talk
party
about.
more than anything, like a watch along.
Yeah, watch along. Yeah. But I don't know. There's little guys again on table.
They're doing the finals tomorrow before the pay-per-view early.
They did that last time too. So, so what they'll do, they'll go all the way to 3rd place, and then just the finals tomorrow. So it'll just be like they'll be like mini super matches. That's how they did it last time. Yeah,
Which is cool that they do that.
See, Sean finished 3rd last time. He beat the Texas State champion guy. He hit Sean, and Sean caught him right near the pad, and then he fucking did a can opener and ripped him across the table and pinned him.
Yeah.
That was awesome. But then Buddy the next time just slammed Sean because Sean didn't get the stop. But
A big thing about flash pin guys that flash pin, since I know a thing or two, is if they don't get the flash pin the first time, or if they get you a couple times and don't get it, generally they know the lane to get it again.
yeah.
They know generally it's either you caught them because they put the same amount of effort as last time,
Yeah, or they,
or
yeah.
they lessen the effort instinctually because they got it already. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
or the angle was a little off.
Exactly. They
Yeah.
they can generally just be like, okay, and then just
Because
punch through again.
exactly, because I did that with Byron in our super match. Because I flashed him and then he made an adjustment or he beat me on the go or something changed. And then I went back and I was able to do the exact same thing again 2 more times to him, right? So that's the match Dion keeps saying I lost. He's like, yeah, I can't believe Brian lost back in December against Byron. I'm like, I never lost. I fucking won. And then I told him that. And the next day he gets on. He goes, yep, I still can't believe Byron beat Brian. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Byron does beat me something. He's a strong motherfucker, but I'm proud that I beat him in
Oh, it's
that.
Artem. It's Artem and Larrett right now.
Yeah. No, it's not Artem. Is that Artem? Oh, it is.
Ar-
He looked weird. He looked like a
He's
Mexican.
wearing jeans. He's
Yeah, he
wearing
looked
jeans.
Mexican. He looked
Why are you
He's wearing
Mexican.
shorts. Auden's wearing jeans.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what you meant. That would make a lot more sense if that's what
Unbelievable.
you meant.
Man,
Yeah.
I can't believe it's Matt's birthday.
Left-handed
Yeah,
too.
right?
Auden doesn't have a chance left-handed.
I'm gonna send him a happy birthday text. But happy birthday, you fuck. No, just kidding.
This is the semifinal.
Oh, he's King's moving. Auden's in the King's move. Artem's slaying
He's
it.
actually stopping it.
He stopped him. Yep, he's got him. Artem's still on. They're not calling him.
Artem, I think Artem got burnt.
They fouled him.
Humorous?
Yeah, they fouled him. Pretty humorous. They didn't give him the pin. No, it's a foul. It's a foul. That's pretty good. Now Artem's gonna be pissed. He wastes a lot of energy trying to pin Auden there.
I think Auden might take his handle right off the bat this go.
He
might
needs
get
to
the
take
pin,
his
but he's gonna take
pronator.
his
He needs
hand.
to take his pronator. Oh no, that's done. Artem hit so fucking hard. Auden, you're done. They're gonna call you. Your arm straight. Yeah. Oh
I don't think it
no!
was a
They gave
pin.
an elbow foul to Artem.
I was gonna say I don't think it was a pin. It was close,
Oh.
but it wasn't a pin. Yeah.
No, I thought it straight a humorous. Did you see that? That was
I
like
don't think that's a rule in this tournament, which is fine.
oh,
If it's
I know
just a
it seems
tournament,
like he was straight arm though.
yeah, like which is fine. It's not a qualifier. It's just an open tournament, right? So
Yeah,
I could
sure.
see that. I could see straight
That's
humorous being
cool.
okay.
That's cool.
Well, that's how
That's how the
WAL
arm
was.
break. I just don't want to see any more arm breaks either.
Well, the arm break was
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
but look at
the
this.
guy
This is
inside
ugly.
got the break, not the outside guy. The inside guy got the break.
But
But Auden's elbow joint is getting fucked.
yeah,
Second elbow foul.
He shouldn't be pulling like that this young, man. He doesn't realize.
Yeah, that's bad on your elbow. Right there, it was not good on the
Not
elbow.
going to be good, man, because then you know what? Auden's going to get to like 25, 26, and he's going to be broken.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying he's trying to pull like his dad,
Nah, I
but
know.
he really shouldn't. He
Did
doesn't
everyone
have.
just notice that the left angle is crooked?
Yep.
I think both are slightly crooked. Well, the left one's very crooked.
Ryan Bowen versus
I think Artem again, or it's going to be Buddy who, Buddy in the black shirt.
Paul Lynn. Paul Lynn's looking jacked.
Paulin.
Yeah, Paul Lynn.
Paulin. You like Paulin? Now I
That's
can watch
weird.
it.
It does. Paulin is Paulin. That's weird.
Paulin, the B.
Or
Yeah.
fallen. Or are you fallen?
Okay,
That's
it's ponytail dude that beat Auden the first time is up against
Flatten the Kings.
I'm trying to find this pony haired guy and I don't see him.
He's facing Bowen right now on table one.
Well, like I'm not on YouTube. Oh, okay, there
Oh.
it is. Okay.
Yeah,
there
look
it
at
is
his
now.
shirt. What state is that on his back? Is that Wyoming?
Fuck no, that ain't Wyoming.
I just threw out a random state. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I can't tell either.
It's
Brazil?
Is it Michigan? And see, I said Brazil originally because it looks like the shape of Brazil.
There's no way.
But Brazil's a
all
lot
those
bigger.
white
Brazil's
guys-
fatter. Brazil's fatter.
Oh, Ryan playing with him. Buddy Strong, no.
No,
Ryan's
I
defensive.
think Bowen's on the
Bowen's
B
done.
side here.
Yep, he got him. He got him. Ryan took him for granted. Did you see that? They just right center table, and Buddy was
The
like,
effort in Ryan's face to center table looked real though.
"Yeah, it was. It was."
I think he probably should have tried to pin
I
him.
think he was
right off the
shocked.
bat.
I think he was shocked by Buddy's strength.
Who is Buddy?
I've seen him before pull lots of times, but I don't know.
I don't think it's who you think it is.
I think so.
Or wait,
I've seen him pull
or
like
or is that
lots
or
and
is that
lots
the
of times.
guy that's been training with John Brzezink's team? Is
Maybe.
that guy? Because I remember the last North American East versus West. John Brezink had his like prodigy with pulling Auden
Hmm.
and the bag tables off.
Hmm.
Maybe that might be him.
Well, I know that guy. I've seen him at many tournaments that I've watched down there, and he's strong. He always does good. But I think Ryan Bowen's overrated anyway. I know it sounds rude, but
Kevin loves Brian Bowen.
oh really?
Brian Browen.
Ryan won't even put it this way. He doesn't even acknowledge my messages. He won't even look at them. And he
That's
did
what Kevin
once. He
says
looked
too.
at my message once and just didn't say nothing back to me.
Ah, he gave you the cold shoulder.
Yeah, and when people
Ah,
do that to me, I don't forget ever.
should have told him, be like, "Why are you scared of me? You scared to get flash pinned by me, Brian?
Well,
You
the
big
thing
old butt."
I mean, Ryan is, to me, he's a drama queen. I followed him too and watched his videos, but I mean, I
Wonder
don't
who's
even
been
know how he
learning the
made up with
influence
Neil
from
and
that.
Ingen. Yeah.
Michael Hits in that class. Oh, okay, that's who it was. So Michael Hits in the lightweight class.
Well, Buddy's false starting on Artem. But Artem lost a round now, right? Did he lose one? No, he hasn't lost any. So Artem's undefeated in this class. That means Allie's up in the next class.
So they have Bart Wood, Roman Gronov, one table wrestling.
They got Christo and that girl, she just won Worlds, European Worlds, or
Oh,
European
really?
half. Yeah, European Championship. Yeah.
Hell
Heard some shady refing went on at that
Yeah, it was,
championship.
and even that match was shady. That's why I know there was a lot of bullshit, man.
yeah. Which
Did you
one?
watch it all, Zach? I did.
No, I just heard Coach Ray talking about it.
Oh, buddy, it was yeah, but there was worse shit even. Like Coach Ray was just talking about the stuff that affected his girlfriend, kind of, and Sanders got screwed too. But
Did
Oh
they?
damn.
oh yeah, the refing is like, oh, Artem's just slamming sideways. Oh, buddy, oh, there you go. Oh, he hurt him. Fuck. No, he didn't hurt him. Okay, I thought he got hurt for a second, but no, he's okay.
The guy was just amped up.
Yeah, he was just amped up. Yeah, Artem slammed him and he just went to headbutt him. I thought he was hurt. He's pissed. Like, fuck you. Oh, Artem's through the final. He just guaranteed the final, I think, just there. I don't think Artem will have to pull again. I think there'll be one more match.
Give him time to
Let's see though if Artem
reload.
goes against Ponytail Dude.
No, Taranenko still has to go against Bowen.
No, they went once. Oh yeah, he lost once to Bowen, didn't he? Yeah, so they're
Yeah.
pulling for third right now. So pony-haired guy is in the final,
Mm-hmm.
and then Ryan and Artem now are pulling.
I think Ryan's way more fresh than Artem. Artem's trying everything he can to get the pump out of his arm, but I think he's toasted. He knows it.
Sean's there trying to coach Artem.
I'm
Hopefully,
like
you can tell
so
him
far
something because
behind from you guys.
Frick.
My shit's
Yeah,
just
hopefully
coming
whatever
in.
Sean said will help because
Sean's the best corner man. He really is.
Why is he never in my corner?
I don't know, but I always listen to him, and it works every time I listen to him.
I know. My next super match against Zach, I'm gonna have Sean in my corner. Shit. How you beat this fuck? Just tell me this one.
That's an advantage, believe me. Sean is a good corner man. Like he's a really good corner man.
do you guys want to know what I told Hunter his last round against Sam Mitchell right before he went in?
What did you tell him?
I said, you're feeling what he can do. You know where you have to go to beat him. It's 2-2. But I did say one thing. I said, if it's going to end up inside, maybe fight for a good position off the go inside. You know what I mean? If it's going to end up there, fight for a good position from the go in there so that you can establish a little more, you know?
Yeah.
And he was like, that was my plan. And then he just goes in and freaking, it's
Yeah.
a war, but he does it.
Yeah.
Sometimes
No,
all your quarterback needs to do is just reaffirm kind of what you're thinking, and just the second opinion, even if it's the same or similar, just kind of
I like it
reaffirms
when
it
it
to you.
is. It's
It's
almost
good.
like,
It's
yeah,
great.
because it like it puts like
Confidence, kind of.
yes, it makes it, and you're like, yep, okay, that's exactly what I was gonna do. So fuck
Yep.
yeah. And that's what Sean would say to me. I'd get back to the corner. You remember with Chuck? I go to the corner, he goes, "Oh, so you heard what I said, right?" I'm like, I heard nothing, man. I was just blacked out. He's like, "Well, you're doing exactly everything I was yelling at you." I'm like, "Yeah, but I wasn't listening." I'm like, I couldn't hear shit.
I was on
Yeah,
autopilot.
yeah. Oh,
Kid
I'm
on
always
table two
on.
needs to press, but he took way too long to get to the press.
Yeah, yeah.
What? They gave him the pin. When?
I don't know. I didn't see a pin. There was
I
no
didn't
pin.
see the pin either. I'm very confused about that. What the hell?
Yeah, they just gave it to him. Oh, no, you got, I don't know. Yeah, you got it anyway.
Oh,
But
weird.
either way, oh, Ryan versus pony hair guy again. Why did the ponytail guy have to pull Ryan twice? It doesn't make any
Did
sense.
Ryan and Artem just pull and Ryan beat
Yeah.
him?
Yeah, but Ryan lost to this guy already. And this guy's
Yes.
already he's already guaranteed
Unless
the final.
unless this guy's actually B-side and lost someone we didn't notice.
No, I watched. He hasn't lost to anybody.
Well, then I'm confused. Someone should tell him to call it off fast before they fuck it.
I bet you Ryan beats him this time though.
It's hard to say.
You know what I say? I say Ryan was being way too cocky that first one, and now he knows how strong he is. Watch for a change. I think Ryan was being ignorantly cocky.
Ryan's getting fucked in the setup though. If they're letting them
Yeah.
take their own grip, Ryan's getting fucked here.
Oh yeah, and
You see
Buddy's
that?
starting so
Oh,
pro.
he's locked into the strap.
Yeah,
Bowen is man,
Bowen's fucked.
I don't feel good for Bowen here.
Buddy's so tight in
Unless
that
he's going
strap.
inside. If Bowen's going inside, maybe.
Maybe. I
Because
don't
he's
think
got a
he
lot of
will,
hand
though.
grip. He just doesn't have a lot of height. He's got a lot of purchase on the hand though.
Yeah, well,
Maybe
that
he's trying to
guy's
stop the
strong.
Oh
That
no.
guy's way too strong for
Yeah,
Ryan.
he just let it happen too.
The guy was bound though. You're right. I was watching that strap. If I was that tight in the strap, I'd be coming right out.
I would have asked for a new strap.
Yeah, if I was Ryan, I would have. Yeah, because that was like it was so favored. Buddy was so locked and loaded right on the go. When I'm like that, where I feel that bind on the strap on the go, I ain't losing. I hate it when it's the opposite, where I feel like they got the bind and my hand's a little fucking. I didn't get a good setup. That's a shitty feeling
Kind of
too.
sucks that he just gave up and didn't even fight though.
No, I know, but you know why? Because he knows he's in the final.
It was a triple elimination.
Yeah, it must have been.
I don't know what the fuck it
That weight
was.
class is done now. So now Bowen and that guy are gonna go against each other tomorrow in the final.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
What weight class was that?
198.
198? Are you sure?
No, it wasn't. Was it left-handed? Why didn't Ali pull? It had to have been 198. Artem's class is 198.
There's no way Ali wouldn't have pulled.
They have a different weight. They have some weird weight brackets at this tournament. They must.
There's like 205,
Yeah, it must be something weird.
193.
Oh,
and
he said
205.
Wyoming. Wyoming is a blue with a buffalo flag on it. So no, that wasn't it. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Oh, I didn't think that was a flag. I thought that was literally the shape of the state or
Yeah,
country.
state of the state. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wyoming.
But yeah, both ways I was wrong. So
I don't think
I
there's-
was just throwing out random states.
I don't know.
Might not even be a state. There's a lot of people with it, so it's a club for sure.
Ryan beat Artem.
Is this who I think it is on table two? No, it's not.
Table 2.
Oh, that was a bad mistake from freaking Buddy with the red.
I don't know.
Why
but-
would you
yeah.
jump inside when you have dominance outside?
And then give it
And you
back.
were- He came in for the okay. I think it's just he's naturally a top roller, so his transition into inside isn't as good. Whereas if he was an
Transitions suck,
inside
where he-
puller, top rolling,
Yeah.
it'd be easier for him to get in.
Yeah. See, some guys do that. They'll try to transition quick, but they'll let off power. And you can't do that.
The big problem there was if you want to be real technical about it, the guy was in his fingers and then he jumped right onto like the bottom of his palm.
Mm.
But yeah, exactly. Like took all his pressure, like you said, all that pressure he was building up in the hand, took it
Yeah.
away and put it all in the arm.
Yeah.
wasted it, and then gave Buddy exactly what he wanted.
Yeah.
Gave it
Like
all
if
up.
you like when I press, I haven't done it in a while. Mainly, I think it's my elbow that's been because I tell you the truth, ever since I started trading inside, my elbows have been they, they weren't conditioned like my brachialis was, right? So I think it's more of a mind thing for me. But normally when I press, there is no pressure change. Like I slam and it's like a press and it's the pressure's there from the time I first hit all the way to the pad because you don't want to let off to try to transition. I did that in my very first super match. I slammed it was against Jaden. I slammed him to here, and then he had me here. And what I should have done is dragged him a little more and then came in, but I came in a little early and I let a little bit of pressure off where he sunk inside and then dragged me out like this to the pad. And I lost a round in that match. And then ever since then, I've never let it happen again. So now when I press, I'll just do it so slow even if I have to, because I keep the pressure on it the whole time. But I won't do no quick jerky shit anymore because I even had a couple guys where they get me kind of here and then they'll come in, but I'll feel a big gap and I'll just rip them over. Just rip them right to the pad. Well, fuck, no one from our team yet. We got did Dakota go to Dakota go to Chicago or whatever the fuck it's called?
Chicago. I don't
Is he
know.
there? I
I don't
thought
know if he went.
I messaged him. He didn't answer. He didn't
I don't
reply.
think he went. If I had to guess.
I thought he was going.
The guy with the long hair should have stayed inside. He shouldn't have jumped back into like a weird pole hook. When he dumped the guy and turned his pronator over, he should have just shot sideways with his hand, not like to the pad,
Yeah,
straight
yeah.
across the table to keep the guy from getting his pronation back.
I think people, especially if they're not confident, they go to their default prematurely. Prematurely. You
The
know what
big thing was his pronation was actually a lot weaker than the guy's cup. So when he
Yeah.
got this initial position, he felt his pronation get ripped open, and instead of being pulled into a supinated press, he dove out and tried to save some pronation, but it still didn't work.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. He tried flying back real
He
quick.
tried flying
I
back,
think
yeah,
there's
and
a
then
new class starting.
Yeah,
that'd be good.
old tables. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see Ali or Sean Paul. It looks like more little guys. I don't know.
Like me and Nick would be freaking number 1 and 2 in this competition easy.
Oh fuck, we were already going to finals.
Can you make 65?
Yeah,
Roman looked pretty good though.
Easy,
Just to
right?
let you know. Roman
I
looked
mean, I wouldn't get the 165, but I'll still.
See, Ali's in front of the camera
No,
again.
no. Make 65 kg.
Are you pulling now, Ali?
Wait,
143.
is it 143? Oh, fuck. I could take 2 shits and I'd be there.
Okay, perfect. That's the weight class.
Bro, I went to IFA championships at 132.
Not bad.
Dude, and I was like, and that was the funny thing. Luke thought he was gonna beat me in Vegas. But you ain't gonna beat me in here.
Dude, I could be 133, weigh in the day before, and come in at 150.
Oh, I know.
I think you probably could too.
Oh yeah, if we really dialed in for it.
One for nationals, I'll probably go I'll weigh in at 143, and then I'll just go to like 150. I don't want to push it too hard. I could get to 155 if I wanted.
After when you
but-
come down next weekend and pull me, you be ready for national.
Oh, I'm gonna be very, very gentle on the pulling.
Oh no, we already talked about what we was gonna do.
We just work the setups.
Yeah.
Well, there's a
Aaron
lot of
wanted to have a little impromptu match, but nationals is a week away from that day, so it's
I
like,
mean, worst case scenario, if it's me, we could just do best of 2, best of 3. But that's all depends on how we all feel, though. Ain't
I
gonna.
think Ali's pulling soon. He keeps walking in front of the camera again.
You should just text him and be like, "Quit doing that,
I'm
big
like, maybe
body
Ali's
fuck.
pulling.
you big
did
body."
you want to
fuck."
see Red Deer guys in the camera?
Mm-hmm.
This guy on the left though needs to stop putting his hand up to the camera because he keeps focusing on his hand and not the rest of the picture.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who that is, but that'd be greatly appreciated.
I don't know. I know the one guy with the backwards hat. I can't remember his name. He's actually a high ranked puller in North America.
Is that Ryan Baker?
No. His name. He looks good. He doesn't. He usually dresses different.
I know lately all my matches I've been wearing the same fucking outfit. I've been noticing that. I'm like, yeah. It
Dude
was like at it was at the last arms again. I was wearing 3 shirts on accident. I was sitting there though, like round 3. I mean, like my last round. I was like, "Fuck, why am I so fucking hot?" And I was like, "Oh, that's right.
That might be why.
Let me
I'd be
remove
just
one right."
dying. I wouldn't be able to breathe with 3 shirts. I'd be like, I'm gonna fucking die. I'd like rip them off. I always struggle breathing in super matches.
Well, you wear that mouth guard too.
Yeah, and you know what? Zach, I didn't wear my mouth guard against Lee.
Did it help you?
It helped me huge. It's like
Mine makes me
psychologically.
gag and puke.
No, the thing is I wish I had it. I thought about it after. I'm like, I forgot my mouth fucking guard. It's like a 10% difference in my strength.
I know how to get a 10 to 25% difference in your strength.
Well,
Viagra.
No, no. I tell everybody
No.
this. I'm not going to tell anyone right now.
mm,
You know what I'm talking about, right, Brian?
mm-hmm.
Proven study. They did study of thousands of people and found that 10 to 25% stronger if you did this versus if you didn't. Yeah, so across the board.
Human body fluids. Is that what we're talking about?
Now, something else you can grow. Something you can grow that'll make you a lot stronger.
Tren.
Being very vague here, just because I don't want Hunter to know these secrets.
Tren.
That big
Shit
dick
ton of
power.
tren. Hey,
Brian,
you've been
Brian's
doing your dick push-ups.
Yeah.
I'm
Cock
at 5.
push-ups.
I'm at 5. 5 max.
I've been doing dick pull-ups.
Yeah. Oh shit!
I've been doing dick benches.
It's like, get down and do
Okay.
10 cock push-ups right now.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
He's really doing it. Yeah.
20 just to show off.
Yeah. Like, oh, I'm getting
So what's
massive.
going
Though.
on here? I see Ryan
Almost
Bowen
20
walking
inches in
around.
the bicep.
Almost.
Yeah, I was 19.75 the last measurement.
We'll get them to 21 when you come up here.
21. Actually, I'm getting kind of jacked right now. Like you can't tell that much, but
Oh, I could tell.
it's getting big. Yeah, I've been working me. Well, I've been in me, Dale, and Brad. We go to the Deadly Dungeon every week. So it's been, but we've been doing like 3 days a week lately. So
Really?
yeah, we fucking lifting some serious numbers now, man. Like,
See, that's the nice thing where I train out and have practice.
yeah,
Like if you guys want to show us stuff, we just go right over to the fucking shit.
yeah, you got everything. Yeah,
I got everything.
Yeah. We break it up into like now it's like handle. We just call it handle day. So we just go nuts on this handle routine we got. Then we got bicep day. We have chest day, and then like chest and tricep day, and then we have like a day that changes all the time. But that's what we do every week, every single week.
Do you pull at the end?
Sometimes we don't.
Sometimes. Okay.
Sometimes it's
I-
like there's nothing there to pull. Like you know what I mean? There's not.
I love that though.
Yeah,
I love that though. When we're all dead
when you're all
and we
dead.
pull,
Yeah.
and you're working on like what you trained and shit, and you're just fucking dead.
Well,
That's
we
where
do
it
that.
builds.
So what we do now, so Wednesday nights we do practices every Wednesday night here in Calgary right now.
Mm-hmm.
We pick something in the beginning just to work on. So it'd be like, you know what, we're gonna be going over setups. So like for the first half hour, we're basically, and we're not just doing a basic setup. We're gonna give a scenario. So it's gonna be like, okay, Brian, you practice your setup. It's gonna be a hooker, right? So then I'll practice my setup because I usually low hand hookers, right? So what I'll do is I'll work on my low hand, or it would be like, okay, you're gonna set up and for a top roll, right? So then Brad will come up or whatever, and then you know what I mean. Then I'll practice my setup, and usually for a top roll, believe it or not, now lately I've been wanting to hook. So
Okay.
it's like a new thing.
Nice side profile of Ali there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah, getting lots of alley. Like he's doing a good job going in front of the camera. I keep thinking he's pulling, and then he just doesn't, which is okay. It's okay. But
I
yeah, so basically
oh yeah.
we switch up the setups constantly. So and we work on it. And then
Oh,
we'll
you
pick up
got
the
to.
next thing. We'll do ready goes next, or
Nail pickup, chilling.
I mean,
So
if you're not
serious.
working on like how to beat other styles of arm wrestlers, it's like you're just gonna be running into brick walls all the fucking
Well, and
time.
now that when you become, it's like this. Listen, I mean, last time I was talking with Chuck, because I actually think Chuck's a strong dude. He's actually like I do. Like I know I did beat him. It looked pretty good the way I beat him, but I know that he's got a lot of potential. But
Oh yeah.
he can't rely on one thing because I was able pretty much to just study his hit, and
Oh yeah.
my whole game plan was that hit, right? So you want to at least be versatile. Like I believe that the days of just being really good at one thing, I mean, unless you're always on, I don't think,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I think versatility matters a lot. Like, you know what?
And movement on the table.
That's right. And yeah, well, exactly. And if you get proficient in each move, like your top roll's fluid, like you're using the whole pad, you know what I mean? And your body
Yep.
move, and you're hooking and you're doing the same thing, right? You're using that pad, you're using the whole table, your press,
Hmm.
everything, right?
Oh
Because
yeah.
like I've been to tournaments where I'm like, oh fuck, okay, flop presser. I know the guy coming to the table is just gonna try to flop press me. So
Yep.
whenever someone tries to flop press me on the go, instead of firing back like this or firing in, I just shoot for the fucking ceiling. It's
Yep.
just yeah, and it almost stops the flop press dead center right in the table. But when I shoot up, I make sure I get this,
You have
and then
to.
I just
Yeah.
got it. Yeah, and then he can't like when you're pressing here, it's like 60 pounds of pressure. When you're pressing down here, it's like 300 pounds, right?
Oh yeah. And I
So,
mean, I've been getting my press in
yeah.
here. Wait, if I'm able to send it.
Yeah, if you get it off and you're in, and now now he's got all that power on his arm. But if he stops your press dead center, your press is shit. You know what I mean? That's why like with hitters or pressers, yeah, like I'll go that way, right?
Yeah,
Coach.
you got to.
Oh yeah, I'm reading the East versus West chat. Like, yeah,
Coach Ray's in the chat.
Coach Ray, yeah. Oh yeah, Cody. Oh yeah, Cody wanted to come on. Here, I'll invite him. I think he wanted to come on. I just forgot Cody. I lost track of time. Cody. Fuck, how do I do this shit? I forget. There we go. Cody. Paste. Boom. He's gotten really strong. He's been getting really strong lately. He beat Jared like pretty convincingly at the our last event.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
who was the guy that Austin went up against?
Austin went up against Frank.
Which was Frank.
Yeah. I think his name's Frank. Is it Frank, Zach?
What, sorry?
Hey, Cody. Who
How's it
did
going,
Austin
boys?
pull? Good.
Would do.
Sorry, bro. I didn't know it was past 6:45.
Oh, no
Oh,
worries. I just got home not that long ago.
Oh, did you? Yeah, we're watching the event, but only like thing is only we only know some of the pullers. A lot of the pullers we don't know. So we can't even really do commentary or anything on them.
Anybody pull that we know yet?
Ali's in the screen right now, his nose.
damn.
Yes, you know.
Yeah. Ali's nose. No, you see his face, but he's standing in front of the camera as much as he can.
He's just pulling left hand.
I haven't even seen him pull yet. Come on, Ali. Fuck.
Got so much camera time, but no table time.
No, I know.
Has anyone that we know yet?
Artem Auden Larrett, he got whooped.
Bye.
Oh, a few people.
No, yeah.
And then Ryan Bowen beat Artem, but this ponytail guy beat Ryan twice. So I'm not too sure on that class what happened.
Well, there's Tim Lewis.
I know I was watching a clip
Tim Lewis is up
yesterday
right now.
of Auden saying he wanted to meet Ryan on the table.
Cody's wants to pull. He has a match maybe with Tim Lewis. Tim Lewis is pulling right now, Cody.
Left arm?
Right arm.
Okay. I know I'll beat his right arm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
What?
see.
Mike Shaft beat his right arm. Mike
Really?
Shaft. Yeah, remember in the States?
Yeah, that IFA championship thing.
Yeah, Mike Shaft pulled right through his right arm like it was nothing.
Really?
Yeah, I saw the clip of it. That hit was just bam straight to the pad.
Mike flashed him though, but Tim's slow. He doesn't have the quickest reflexes. You can flash him.
But when I was talking to Tim a while ago about maybe setting this up, he was even saying that his right arm's nowhere near his left arm.
Yeah. I mean, he's still competing, right? Anyway, that's good.
I'm just setting up the laptop so I can also watch live.
I've been practicing with the left lately.
That's
I got
good.
guess
That's
who
good.
I got guess who I got training left right now.
Dale?
Yep. Guess who's fucking strong on their left?
Dale.
Dale. Yeah, and he's always been like, oh, fuck the left, only the right matters. And his left, I see fuck, I almost see more potential in his fucking left. It's weird.
See, I've always felt way more from Dale's right.
Yeah, but Dale never likes pulling left. He won't pull left. But his left right now,
Your left's your better arm too,
Kind of.
Cody.
yeah. Mhm.
It's a little bit harder for you to judge because it's more dominant.
Yeah, like your left's way better than mine, Cody.
I was gonna say your
If
left
I-
could definitely beat Brian.
Well, when I can pin Cody on the left sometimes, well, not recently, I haven't pulled him, but I mean, if I do,
That's
it's
right.
only because of my lever and I do a really cheap angle. But if I go into Cody's power, he'll beat me on the
Oh
left.
yeah,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
Got a gnarly left hand for sure.
Yeah. His right strong too. Right strong too.
I'd say
just-
his right hand is his right arm is probably only 10% behind his left at the max, but his right hand might be like 15% behind his left hand.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
But that's not saying that your left hand and sorry, your right hand, right arm are weak by any means, Cody. It just means your left is overpowered by that much.
Well,
It's like you
this-
should be even, but your left is just way stronger.
This is what I was telling Cody. Right now, his arm strength, honestly, all his levels, every time he levels up on his wrist and pronation and rise, every time that levels up, Cody's leveling up a level. Because
yeah.
his arm strength, he's got all the arm strength in the world. Now it's going to be, you know what I mean? Every time his hand levels up, he's going to level up.
Just keep
What's that live stream
training
on?
freaking everything. What's that?
What's
Here,
that
I'll
live
send it
stream
to you.
on?
I'll send it to you.
It's on the Natty Bros YouTube channel.
I could.
Natty Bros.
Yeah, here, I'll send it to you anyway, but yeah, you'll find it. Oh,
Weird that it's not on. I mean, I understand why it's not, but at the same time, if they're gonna do it anyway, they may as well. This, you know what I mean? This kind of doesn't make any sense.
Ali, he's ran by the screen pretty quick there. He's up. Ali's pulling.
Ellie's up.
Ali's up, right-handed.
Finally.
We finally got Ali to the table. I'm like, did he just run by the screen again to say hi? But nope. They're getting ref script. Ali got the ref script in 10 seconds. That was pretty good. Unless they both agreed upon it. Oh, Buddy's trying. He's got an okay stance. Come on, Ali. Just fucking smoke him. You know what to do. Oh, they accuse Ali of moving? Ali never moved. No, Ali movement in the ref script. Come on, Ali. You got this all day.
All day.
Slip right away. Scratch. That's okay. Ali's drag his
Ali did not look like his forearm moved an inch a millimeter into the negative.
I'm telling you, if Ali's timing's on and he's not in his head, he'll smoke all these fucking dudes.
Yeah, Ali's freaking strong. I still
Yeah,
can't
man.
touch him.
I just started giving him a go in practice like recently. It took me a long time. I can stop him now. If I want, I give Ali a really hard time trying to pin me. But I'm a super heavyweight. You know what I mean? So, and I'm strong as fuck. So he just tell you how strong Ali is.
Well, I can probably mention it now. The person I'm pulling in Montana.
Why not?
No, I said I probably can now because it's
You
posted on
can, yeah.
Facebook.
You
Oh,
can
yeah.
talk about it.
I got my
Ali's
match
about to
with
pull here.
Robert Bear.
Yeah, I know. That's a good match, man.
Robert Bear.
Yes, Ali. Perfect.
Nice,
That's Ali's
crisp,
strength right there. That's his strength.
crispy.
That wrist, that cup.
Like I was saying, he didn't move a millimeter to the B side.
No. No, Ali's super strong right now. Super strong.
Yeah.
Sean's in his corner.
Yeah, I see Sean right there. Top of
Yeah.
Sean's head.
Oh yeah.
So Nicholas, do you know much about Robert Bear?
No,
Rubber Bear, hey? The
The
old
only
Rubber
time I
Bear.
read Robert was at the last Arms Again. That
Yeah.
was the first time I met him.
He pulled really good. But Cody, I think you're gonna. You know what? You just keep as much of your pronator as possible, and don't just drive. Just drive. Don't even give him a chance to try to get handcuffed.
Cody, all you got to do is, if you're losing, just listen to your corner.
Yeah.
He's got to win.
I thought you were gonna
Because
say
if you're
all I gotta
losing, you
do-
don't want to get. No, if you start to lose, you don't want to get in your head. So just listen to the corner, listen to what they got to say, focus
Yeah.
on those words, and just
Yeah.
do better.
I can tell you right now, if you got anything that you feel you can smash sideways, don't even hesitate. Just right away. Sideways.
Yeah, I think
You
I want to
that, you
do it.
win.
If I can, I want to do it like how I did with Jared.
Yes.
First
Yeah.
two smash, and then on the third one, maybe do a little bit of a.
That's fair, especially if you feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Just make sure if it gets to a war, don't sit there and let him pull you out and get you so far out that you're not able to flash him again. Let him pin you. Just let it go. If it goes
Yeah, if he
past
gets
the A
anything,
side to
yeah.
B side, just let him pin you so you can flash him. Because if
Mhm.
you hold B side too long, all those muscles that are supposed to stay tight aren't tight right now. They're opened up and they're getting burnt opened up. So now they're going to have their strength tight.
Yeah.
The elasticity of it, the factor changes heavily when it warms up. Versus when it's the colder it is, the more tensile strength it has. The warmer it is, the less tensile strength, the more rubbery it becomes. The less power you can put through it. So maybe we'll bring ice, and if your arms are heating up, we'll freaking wrap it around your arm real quick. 60 seconds.
Have I ever been to the Heart House? No, you know what? I haven't. But you know what? We're actually going to be reaching out to the Hart family about they've sponsored some events here in Calgary in the past, arm wrestling. I want to see if they'll sponsor something again for arm wrestling. Apparently they had huge events back in the day.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I believe it.
Really.
like the
So on
Hart Foundation.
lower end matches tomorrow, what are you guys looking forward to? Like, like not the big names like Matt and Aries and all that?
Rickard Bowman, Rickard, whatever the fuck his name is, versus Wallace Dilly. I want to see that match because I think that match is I think it's a very close match, believe it or not.
It'll be a powerhouse match right there.
They're both just powerhouses, and
Oh,
I've seen
yeah.
them both, and I just
Yeah.
think it's a good matchup, especially for someone to get a chance to move further in East versus West. I mean, Wallace, he's qualified for East versus West like 3 times. He's won like 2 qualifiers, and he won a Challenger Series, and he just beat Mauricio Barbosa. Crushed
I
him.
watched that whole event. That thing was fucking crazy.
Yeah. I mean,
See-
that guy's a strong dude. He beat Dustin, Dustin Houghton, our guy. He beat
Yeah.
Dustin on the right and left and won in Florida.
Well, if he's beating Marcio Barboza, I kind of figured so.
Yeah, but did Dustin win on the left?
I'm unsure about that one.
I don't
Like,
know.
do you think Dustin on the right arm's beating Marcio Barboza?
On the right? No. I can
Even
see
on the
Dustin
left?
flashing him on the left. Marcio's not always he's not as quick as he was when he was younger.
Marcio, I don't know. That's a rough one. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, watching the way Wallace fucking handled him, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, it'd be
Marcio's
worth watching. That's for sure.
I think he's a little washed up compared to all the other guys.
Well, there's a few big names that still get matches that are kind of been washed up. You know, they can always come back. Like Michael Todd was washed up for a little while, but he got more of a motivation and he came back stronger and better than ever.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Like who's
But Marcio's not Michael Monster
Jack
Todd.
Jesus. Jack Jesus there. He's on this card.
You know?
And
He's a left-handed monster.
yeah, but he's been kind of washed up. He's been losing everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what was the last match he won?
He won a left-handed match at East versus West.
Hmm.
Who was it against? I'm thinking.
Was his last match against Matt?
Wow, it's got dark in. What the fuck?
No,
When did y'all tell
2
me that?
matches ago. Matt hurt him though, right? Yeah, that was Matt's That's when Matt started turning things around.
Yeah.
Matt beat him, right? But that was on the right, and Wagner's definitely a lefty, right? So
Totally.
Like, I have him on, I think, TikTok. He posts a lot of videos on TikTok of him living a just fucking insane weight.
So Ali's gonna have to pull that guy with the reverse hat, I think. And I wish I can remember the guy's name. I can't remember his name.
That guy has like no legs.
You know, not the guy now with the reverse hat, the guy that just won and walked away from the table with the reverse hat.
Yeah.
They're
With the
the same color
gray
though.
shirt.
Yeah, yeah. He's
Yeah,
like
must
he
be.
used to be like top 5 in North America. And
Who was that American that pulled BLM at TL1? I don't think you were pulling then, Matt. I mean, Brian, Jesus Christ.
yeah, I still might know. Pulling
I don't
who?
even think you were pulling then, Zach.
BLM? Oh,
I
that
don't
was
know.
I don't know who it was.
Because it was my first ever tournament back in 2020, when Jeff Frank put on the super match at or that tournament at Stu's place TL1. He had BLM there with an American
Mm.
that was supposed to be high up there.
Yeah, that
The
was
American-
RVJ, wasn't it?
No,
Oh,
no, it wasn't RBJ.
he did pull RVJ, but that was in Ontario, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure it was like somebody with Jody Williams. Was it one of those guys?
I'll have to ask Stu. Stu might remember.
No.
But
He
it
doesn't
was
like talking about those days though. He's still mad. Yeah.
yeah, but you know what? I think he'd be fine if it comes down to those matches. Just
Oh,
like as long as what's his nuts wasn't mentioned.
yeah. Well, he took him
Watch
like
his nuts.
25 grand. No.
All day today, I've been looking at new houses. We're thinking about moving to a better place.
Nice.
And the last house that we just looked at, I told Buddy I was an arm wrestler, and he's like, "Oh, my cousin did that for a while." I was like, "Who's your cousin?" He's like, "Jeff Frank."
Mm.
He did it till he broke his arm backwards. Poor guy.
It's pretty bad when I'm watching a podcast and I hear, "You just got Jeff Frank." I'm like,
Oh wait, that's who Jeff Frank is. I thought
Mhm.
Jeff Frank was the guy who got his arm broken. No, that's that.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, that's the guy who broke a lot of people's banks.
yeah.
Yes.
Went to MMA. Yeah, moved to had to leave the province. Mm. I don't know the whole
Yeah.
story. I only know hearsay. So that's why.
Yeah, you don't need to know the whole story when you know what I've heard. When you hear
Mhm.
what I've heard, there's no story that can talk your way out of what I've heard.
Oh no, what I've heard is the same way.
Yeah, it's like what I heard. Yeah, though there's I can't think of a story where that guy comes out as the good guy.
Mm, exactly. Oh,
I've heard
Artem
multiple. So
Stumblebine. Stubblebine. He's not even that good.
So table two is one ninety
he's
eight.
newer. He's newer. He's not terrible. He's just newer.
Not
It's not like
terrible.
he's established or anything.
Well,
A
he's
lot
been
of the
pulling
guys
5 or
that
6 years now, so he's not that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. The thing about getting established is you got to be part of some sort of organization. Generally,
No, I agree. Right.
how else are you getting established?
I mean,
I hope 2026 we get an East versus West up here in Western Canada.
we are going. They're talking about it.
Like it has to happen.
Yeah.
And I would 100% be pulling in that tournament.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm hoping fucking some of us get matches at it. That'd be amazing.
There's some really good guys.
Well, you never know. I mean, if they're coming here, they like to use local guys too. It saves on money, right? So, I mean, it doesn't make sense.
Like there's one Canadian I'm hoping wins just because he's Canadian, but I'm not a huge fan of his, and that's Alan Ford.
Mm. Yeah, he's pulling he's pulling friggin' Bellinger, Ryan. That's gonna be a good match, man. You know what's kind of weird? I like Ryan a lot too. He's a really good person. You know, like I'm slightly 1 or 2%. I have to go for Allen because he's Canadian, but I'm almost split on it. I really think that Allen's might be just a little too much in the hand, but that guy is a lot stronger. And people, if they go back and watch the first match at East versus West, he's powerful, man. And I don't know, his strength might be a level high enough to slow the Hitman down. And if that match slows down, I don't see Allen winning. But I do kind of see Allen going through real quick 3 rounds in a row. But I just think if it stops, that Ryan guy's gonna be too strong. Those Carolina Chaos guys are fucking strong as fuck. You know?
The only thing I really don't want, like, yes, Alan Ford's Canadian, and I don't know him personally. Just from what I've seen of him, he seems very cocky.
Oh, he's just kind of dumb. I just think he's just, it's almost like it's an arrogance, but it's like it's not his fault. Like he just seems like his IQ is a little low, and that's why he comes across that way.
And like I feel like winning this,
I don't know how
make it
true
worse.
that is, but that's how I feel about it.
But and like I said, I don't know him personally, and you know what? Meeting him personally may be 100% different.
Mhm.
Just from what I get of watching him online, that's the vibes I get.
Did you see when Neil Pickup beat him? It was funny. They're
Already.
like telling him what to do. He's like, I can't do it.
Dinner time. Already.
Um,
I gotta get off.
Okay, brother. Well,
Good
all
having you,
It
brother.
was nice talking to you guys.
yeah, we'll talk to you here soon and let you know
Oh,
what's
yeah.
going on.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, have a good week, man.
Yep.
Totally.
and I'll
See you soon, bro.
guys next week.
Okay, brother.
See you later.
Bye bye.
Peace.
There has to be quite a few people in this 198 weight class that Ali's in because
Oh, it hasn't been up again. It's a big fucking class.
yeah. So did they go from heavier weight down?
Mm-mm. I don't know.
Because like if this is 198s, how did you guys see Ryan Bowen pull already? He was pulling in 232.
Yeah, but they're not it wasn't a specific order. They went from small to big, back to a little bit smaller, bigger. Now they went down again.
Have you seen Sean pull yet?
Mm-mm.
I don't know if they started heavy on the one side and went down, and they started light on the one side and went up, but I have no fucking clue.
It's the main reason I'm watching is to watch Sean Paul.
Yeah.
I'm happy
Ali and
seeing
Sean.
Paul, but I really like Sean. I really want to see Sean win. He's been just knocking on the door. Like the last time he got 3rd place. I think the time before that, he finished near 3rd too. So he's just.
I just want Sean to at least podium top 2 because Podium top two, you get to walk out on the main stage at East vs. West and receive
Mhm.
him.
Well,
And then I'll have to tell him to bring it to practice because I want to see it.
hmm
Someone bumped the camera on table two.
I know. They better fix it.
Think Buddy's coming to fix it?
Nope.
Do they have
Yo.
a chat? Do they have a live
Yo,
chat?
I'll message Sean. I'll text Sean.
Yeah, do it.
Maybe he won't give a fuck. I don't know.
He checks it. I can message him.
I'll
Yeah.
send it to him.
I was talking to him earlier.
Maybe you send
Mm,
it.
Be like, Sean, go tell the people running the live. Because like we have no idea who won.
Well, that looked like Cobra Rhodes too, going up to the table.
oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Oh my god.
Way younger version of
Oh,
Cobra
maybe
Rhodes.
that black.
Yeah,
ice
yeah,
guy.
yeah. I don't. It looked like Cobra Rhodes. I don't think it actually was Cobra Rhodes or anything, but the guy might be good.
I don't know if Sean can see or if he's going to check, but
Greg, you rode. Yeah.
That's when you got to call him and just be like talking to him while you're watching the live. Okay,
there's
turn it a
people in the
little bit
chat.
more.
There's people in the chat saying fix table two, but no one's watching.
Everyone's just saying table two.
What's going on, man? Table two's out. We can't see them, and Allie's going to be back at the table soon.
Well, we know it's not him right now.
No,
Sean just needs to get up there.
Ryan Bowen's walking around the screen, so maybe he'll be pulling again soon.
People are spamming fix cam two.
Yeah, they're saying right now, everyone fix table two.
We're trying to help the people that are pulling. They want to see this later.
Yeah. Please.
Table two, mother fluffers.
Yeah, someone's fixing it.
Yeah, he's coming.
He looked at it.
Oh, here he goes.
Yeah.
Woo!
A little more there,
I must be
buddy.
a little bit behind you.
Oh, they could do a little more. We can see it, but
Better than nothing.
yeah, better than nothing.
Call this guy the garter snake. He has to work his way up the snake hierarchy here.
I've never seen this one black guy before. Maybe it'd be good. Looks like you got a long lever.
Yeah.
There he goes. He fixed it now fully. Nice.
It's even better than it was before.
Yep, I agree. Oh, you gotta break your arm, buddy. We got arm break specialist. Oh, it didn't go good for him.
Some dude in the comments is like, it's not quite 100% perfectly centered, man. My OCD's kicking in.
Mhm.
It's like, it's good. It's pretty good right now. I
Are
mean,
you wearing
it's
a wig?
about as good as it gets. Oh, no. He said chef's kiss. So I
Are
guess
you
the
wearing a
guy's
blue
satisfied.
wig or no? I'm seeing the screen weird.
It's a hat. It's a hat.
The ref?
Yeah, it's a hat.
Oh, it looks like a wig in a weird.
Dear God, like a freaking clown wig or something.
Yeah. Well, maybe
Oh, it's a
No, no,
fedora.
it's just-
It kind of like a fedora, like those French hats.
Tim lose
With
against
sides
Tim
tucked in?
Talmadge.
Tim and Tim.
Tim versus Tim. Talmadge.
I think
should beat him.
Talmadge should beat him. Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Kill him.
Talmadge has a lot more
Talmadge would
back
kill him.
pressure.
So you
Talmadge
guys
is known
think
for that crazy rip.
Yeah, well, Tim's right's not going to be Talmadge's right. No way. He just went right to the pad.
That's what I was expecting. I mean,
did Lewis win the last match?
No, Lewis is out.
Okay,
Now he is.
because I
Allie's
didn't
gotta
quite get
go
on in
against.
time.
Allie's gonna have to pull friggin' he's pretty light. Tim Talmadge is like Allie's weight. He was super heavyweight a year ago.
arms still look super heavy.
Victor wants that match bad with him.
Right hand? Victor will
Yep.
destroy him.
Yep.
Why would Victor want that much?
He
Victor
wants
just-
Tim Talmadge. That's who he asked for. And I know why. I won't say it, but I know why.
That's fair. I think Victor's gonna annihilate Talmadge. Oh
I
my
think so
god.
too. I think so too. Victor
We'll
wants
see
to,
though.
he wants to
Sounds like a
destroy
fun
him.
match.
Yeah.
Well, you
That's the
guys,
match that I'm gonna try to make.
every few podcasts, you guys always bring up that freaking round robin idea with
Yeah.
Dale and them, and I'm like, I want in that because Zach was like, it has to be more than 3 people. I was like, number 4 right here,
Well, I have an
Two
idea for
Canadians.
round robin.
2
I'm gonna try
Canadians,
this.
2 Americans.
Well, listen, so
Yeah.
the round robin, I want to try to find a sponsor for it. And what I'd like to do is to have a 4, it has to be at least 4, but I mean, there can
Yeah.
be more too. But anyway, I want to start, I was thinking about this. I think it's a good idea. But we're gonna do where the sponsor puts up money, but each athlete can put in $100 too. So if it's 6, 7 guys, there's $700, and whatever that $700 has to be at least matched by the sponsor. So it'd be like $1,400 to the winner of the round robin. Because that would make it way more motivating too. Imagine if you won 14, or let's say we were nice and we did 1,000 to the winner, and runner up gets 400.
That'd be good.
That sounds pretty awesome, doesn't it?
Sounds like me. I would get the 1,000, and Dale would get the 400.
Yeah, well, you never know, right? But round robins, don't be fooled. Round robins, everyone has to pull everyone, and you'd be surprised at the outcomes of round robins, man. I've watched a couple where I thought for sure this one person was going to win, or these 2 guys, and by the end of it, nope. Right?
Well, I mainly just said that because I know Dale's going to see this.
Oh yeah. No, round robins are brutal, man. Because you got to pull everyone.
And
So-
you know what? I sometimes love getting under Dale's skin.
Oh yeah. He's actually doesn't get too annoyed. He only gets annoyed with some shit talk. So yeah, I think Dale wants to pull Dakota and just beat Dakota. Yeah, but I don't think Dakota can beat Dale right now. It'd be Allie's pulling. I think Allie's up, guys.
You sure?
I think so. Nope, must be next. He's I think they called him maybe to be up on deck or something because he just walked.
Yeah,
up.
I got you.
Tim's still in it. He lost twice. It must be a triple limb.
I was
that's
right.
Well, that's why it's taken forever.
Yeah, it's triple elimination. I just clued in now. Fuck. Zach said it earlier, but I was like, just
So
agreeing.
with a triple elimination, you know, when you get to the final 3, you
Mhm.
got Buddy that's in, let's say, C tier, pulling Buddy in B tier. Does Buddy
You
in
have to
C
beat him
have to
3
beat Buddy
times.
in B tier twice?
Yep.
And then
He has to.
if
He has
Buddy,
to take B down. He has to take B so that he has no wins left.
Yeah. Yeah.
He has to become the B puller to face the A puller. A C puller can't face the A puller, but the C puller can completely defeat the B puller, becoming the B puller.
Yeah.
yeah, so you would have to beat the B puller twice and then beat the A puller twice. Oh,
No,
that's
3
a hard
times.
comeback.
Three
Yeah.
times.
I don't think they make
Twice and 3.
I don't think they make you pull the.
Oh no, you're right. You're right. Yeah, sorry. The final is
You're
only
right.
2. You're right. It's
Yeah.
not 3. Yeah, they cut it down so that if he comes to the final, it's 2 and 2. You're right, Cody. I was gonna say it's 5, but I'm like, yeah, wait, no, that doesn't make sense. That'd be too much.
Yeah, because you got it to beat
Oh,
to
Tim
take
loses,
beat your
guys.
guy.
Drag on this guy. This guy doesn't have a chance. Once Tim
Plus
gets
this
in his
guy-
drag, he's done.
Oh, this guy's not. Yeah, see,
Yeah.
there goes
Tim
Tim with
got
the
him.
top roll. That's
Tim
a
got
parallel.
Yeah, Tim
Yep,
top
parallel
rolling at the
pin.
end.
Nice.
I've never seen that before. But see what I
Yeah, it
mean?
was
Because
parallel.
Tim
Yeah, it was
stopped
good.
him, he wasn't fast enough. See, Tim's is this diesel. Like if he stops you and you don't pin him, yeah, it's ugly. From what I've seen, every time he gets pinned, it just goes right to the pad. But like he stopped that guy, and he was just like, yeah, it's got stronger as he went to the pad.
Yep.
Yeah, see, I just finished watching the match. I'm a little bit behind you guys.
Yeah, definitely got pinned.
This guy, oh, put your elbow down. Oh, they're letting him get away with everything.
Is that what I think it is? No, it's not. So that was the Slim Reaper.
Oh yeah. The Thin
It's
Reaper.
not the fit. I called him the Slim Reaper, didn't I?
Yeah.
That's too funny.
But isn't it? I think it
Slim
is the
Shady.
Slim Reaper, and I was the one who started calling him the Thin Reaper by accident.
Oh yeah, you know what? I think I don't remember.
Yeah. I think he is the Slim Reaper.
Thin Reaper.
But I was going, oh, that Thin Reaper. Yeah.
Thin Reaper.
Yeah.
That's a funny one.
Yeah, Thin
I don't know.
Reaper.
When you guys do the Ottawa versus Red Deer, when
That's
that
gonna
finally
happen, I
happens,
think. Yeah.
I want freaking I want an Auden like Milo.
Oh yeah. If they do it. The thing is those guys are so selective in who they pull. You'd have to try to like bait them in to want the match against you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because they don't just take matches.
because I think 100% I beat Milo
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
Who do you think wins, me or Milo?
I think that's a close match. You know what? I think you can beat him.
I think you could beat him if you got everything you need. Like,
Yeah, but I
like,
think
not
that
everything.
would. Milo's style's weird. You know what?
Milo has a good press, and you have to have a lot of bicep to stop his press.
Yeah, but I wouldn't worry about his press. Just that lever and the big hand. Just getting too much hand control at times. In the strap, though, not out of the strap.
If I could keep it out of the strap, I think I have a chance.
You keep it out of the strap. I think you have more than a chance. I think it's lots of chances.
When it goes in
yeah.
the strap, though, I think it goes to his favor.
Well, listen, like it's just like I used to pull that Gubs kid and out of straps. He always did good with me, but as soon as we went in the straps, it just I'm 100 and something pounds heavier. My lever's so much bigger, my strength, like you know what I mean? It does become a factor once you get strapped up, right? Ooh, this shit tastes like fucking crap.
Oh, I know what that is.
Yeah. Oh,
Do you put it under your tongue?
yep. Let it sit there. Yeah.
Blech.
Yeah. And I just keep it there. Yeah. And it's like, oh, it's so tasty. Yeah.
I can't do that. Do you shake it before you do it?
Yeah.
Okay, because if you don't, it's way worse.
Yeah. No, I do. But still, I'm gonna have to get some water. I have a little bit. And then what I do is I just chase it. No.
Yes.
If anyone has acid reflux, if anyone ever gets acid reflux, the best thing you can do is buy calcium pills. And when I wake up with really bad acid reflux, sometimes like really bad, I just go and I pop a calcium pill and I chew it, and then I take it down, and then it totally it balances the pH, so it's like a base, and the acid collide and make just like a neutral balance.
There's quite a few things that stop acid reflux. Like
This is instant. This is like it doesn't last more than I'd say an hour, but it's instant.
Well, I was out at work and I
I
was
just gotta
suffering.
go to the washroom quick, guys.
I was getting really bad acid reflux, and buddy at work told me to take a package like those little individual servings of vinegar.
Yep.
And you just pop it down. I didn't have
vinegar is a base. Vinegar is also a base like calcium.
But it's also an acid.
I know vinegar. I thought vinegar was a base. It wouldn't make sense if you're adding an acid to more acid.
I don't know what it does, but man, because vinegar is that's what makes like baking powder react. It's more of an acidic base.
It's saying it's acidic. That shouldn't help you.
I don't know why it does, but it does, and I don't know what. Pardon?
It says there's no evidence to support it, but it says some people experience help. Oh, people are saying, okay, so it's saying there's two types of acid reflux. Potentially, people that don't have enough stomach acid, and the little they have is creeping up because it's not enough, and then adding the vinegar is adding more acid. It's basically like stomach acid. So you're adding more, and then it helps bring it back down to a better level. Versus someone who has too much acid, and that's why it's overflowing, where you'd want to balance it. Where adding the vinegar would only make it worse.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either. Just that's what the AI was telling me on Google. So
Ow. Fuck, that hurt. Oh.
Oh, you missed it. We're just learning. We're learning so
Oh.
much. over here.
Ow.
AI Google's teaching us so much.
Oh, yeah.
The reason I brought it up, it seems like it's not about arm wrestling, but it has to do with competing. If you're ever about to compete and you have bad acid reflux, that can really F your freaking setup.
Oh, yeah. If you got bad acid reflex, it'll mess up anything. You know.
So yeah, it's calcium pills, or apparently if it's too much acid, or not enough acid, to freaking add some acid vinegar. Makes sense, but there's no
Yeah.
evidence, but it kind of makes sense. There's a theory behind it, at least. I'm just guessing no one wanted to pay to have a study done about vinegar or something like that,
Yeah. You know what? You know what sucks is we're doing this watch along tonight, but really, you know what? Don't know anybody's names. I can't even properly commentate on it or nothing. So
Right,
But
I'm gonna have to go here
Your
soon.
account?
did Ali pull when I went to the washroom?
No.
Not that I could see. It's a very big
Tim
class.
Lewis did again.
I think I'm gonna be gone before Ellie pulls again.
You know what?
I know.
We might just cut it short tonight, boys. I got some things I gotta do, and you know what? Everyone's probably watching the tournament anyway, right?
Oh,
And
for sure.
and Ryan Grundon's live on 98 right now too.
Nice.
So-
Everyone should go check that out if anyone's watching.
Yeah.
And to be honest, this just seems more like a watch party just on live.
Yeah, just us.
That's what this
Yeah.
is. That's what this is. It's just a
Mhm.
watch along on live.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we're not like commenting. It's not a live commentary.
No.
There's Ali's face again.
I know. Well,
Oh, again.
imagine him versus Talmadge next.
I want to see his next match. I want to at least see these.
Mm-hmm.
Like Sean, it would be nice to see him, but it seems like you're going to be on here for another 2 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
Because what, you've been on for almost 2 hours now, haven't you?
Yeah, but Michael Monster Todd might be on this week coming up, so that's gonna be fucking pretty
Talking
sweet.
about his big dominant win
Is that Yuri?
against
Oh, I thought that was Yuri from Calgary Club.
Yuri on the left.
Yeah, just for a second, but it doesn't now. But when he walked up, it looked like him.
I also think Ali's not pulling as much right now because he's still in the A side.
Yeah, maybe, but there's a lot of guys on the A side. That just means this class is huge.
Tim has lost twice,
Yeah,
and we've seen like 4 matches of his already.
yeah, and Ali's only pulled once.
Yeah, so Tim is in C.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's because Ali won. He's on A side. There's only 3 guys on A side, I think.
Yeah,
They all flash pin their first opponent very quickly.
but they've all been.
Although I
this
saw
class
one of them pull again, but he also flash pinned again. So
Still,
Ali
I
might be
mean,
up soon.
there must be so many people in this class, realistically.
Well,
That's
this
big class.
3-tier system, I'm not a big fan of the 3-tier system. Like, yeah, it's better for the pullers because you get to have 3. If you lose all 3, you get 1 more. Than
This doesn't count for anything. This is just an open, fun tournament. It's not a qualifier, so I see why they did it. The only purpose of being here is to have fun and arm wrestle. So why cut it short if the only purpose is to have fun and arm wrestle? There's nothing else going on today. Kind of makes
There's
sense.
no
They get some
there's
kind
not a
of the winner
qualifier?
of the class gets some kind of trophy though.
Oh, that's what I mean though. It's all culminating to this being the mountain they're climbing. It's not like this gets you another opportunity.
You have like
This
a
is it.
trophy from East versus West. You know what I mean? That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, enjoy it. Have the triple elimination. That's when you have fun.
Hey, I got my East versus West trophy medal on my wall.
Mm-hmm.
Zach, you also got one, or were you pulling amateurs then?
That was
what?
that was one of his last amateur tournaments.
At East
I
versus
pulled up,
West last
though.
year.
I pulled 148, but I pulled
Mhm.
at the 176.
Mm-hmm.
Amateur class.
Yeah, I got
Shit.
gold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, but everybody I pulled in the amateur class was a pro.
Yeah, you're right. James Wojnarowski fucking was an amateur then.
Yeah. And another super tough, super good guy that I was able to sneak a press in, but anytime I pulled that guy in practice, he destroyed me. So I was lucky.
I couldn't even believe James Wisnowski. Oh, look, Ali's pulling this guy.
Yeah.
This guy's no joke, though. This guy here has been like top 5 in North America. He's been in Arm Wars too.
He's cutting Ali's bone line awful fucking fierce.
Yeah, and he's an inside puller. He's a hooker, side pressure guy. But he's had
Ali-
matches at Arm Wars too. This guy.
Okay, Ali's kind of matching
I
it.
don't
at
remember
least,
his
which is
fucking
good.
name. Can't remember his name for some reason.
Ali needs to get a lot of rotation in the hand because Buddy's looking like he's clamping.
Yeah, this guy's no joke either.
You totally guessed it. That is the gray shirt backwards hat guy.
Yeah, it is.
He just rotated his
Now
brim.
Ali just let the guy feel where he's
Nice.
going.
No, but that was good of Ali. Ali fucked him there.
Mm-hmm.
I think Ali's got this because of that.
Mm-hmm.
That
I'm a
angle
little
looked like Buddy folded.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
His riser is completely dumped.
This guy's willing to give it away, it looks like. It looks like he's giving it.
Come on, say fucking ready, go.
That's why they wanted to strap, because this guy here wants to strap. But Ali, if he hasn't pulled this guy's a pure side pressure guy. He's had
Yeah,
big
with
matches.
side pressure guys, it's best to disconnect their hand from their arm.
Mm-hmm.
You see Matt and Sean's head in the bottom there?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Come on, Ali.
Oh shit. That was fast. That was a fast slip.
With a big win if Ali gets this. He's really got, if Ali gets this, he's not going to have to worry too much.
Fire it up, bud.
Is Buddy here in the gray, is he ranked on the North American rankings?
Oh,
He
yeah.
has been.
The
What's
guy
his name
Ali's
again?
against- the guy that Ali's against, I'll think of his name eventually, but he's went for like the #1 in his weight class in North America. And he's done lots of super matches. And he was also at Arm Wars. He lost his match at Arm Wars, so 3-2 or something. I remember watching it. But yeah, he's been
You
around.
also
a long
got
time.
You also got to think
Get
if
pissed
Ali
off now.
if Ali wins this or beats him, and let's say he's top 10 in North America,
Yeah. I was
That's
getting mad
sure-
because Buddy's blowing his hand up. Yeah.
that sure shows where some of the guys here in Alberta are.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like
Ali's
Mason
got
Durst.
pulled across the table though. Buddy's loading up. He's loading up
Dude,
so
Buddy
hard.
needs to keep his fucking elbow down.
Yeah, the guy that Ali's pulling keeps loading up real fucking hard.
They're doing a ref grip finally. Mhm.
Fuck, if Buddy kept loading up like that, with me,
I was getting mad.
yeah, I would have fucking just be strapped up, just fucking take your elbow off and just fucking
Ellie,
yank
just-
him straight.
Focus. Don't give a fuck what the ref's saying. Forget he exists, man. When you think
Like
about the ref,
fucking-
you're not thinking about the match.
Make him take the strap off and reapply it.
Fuck it, just pull. At this point, you get focused. It's about to happen. No, Ellie.
They fuck Ali all the time though. He does. He gets fucked in the States. I don't know why. He just got bad luck.
Hey, they're not starting the match. Like fuck, man.
Mm.
Close the thumbs. Close the hands. Go. Like it's
Yeah.
not. I'm gonna make a fucking grand ordeal and take 3 minutes to close this guy's thumbs and hands.
Oh, they did, and then they turned the camera off.
This is
This is fuckery. Now they got the camera off.
I'm not there yet.
It doesn't matter. It's right when fucking Ali was mad because the other guy should be fouled out already.
They said ref script one time, and then they just apparently didn't go ref script, and then they go ref
Back
script again,
on.
but he's still moving. Okay, come on.
Is it
Are you
back
kidding
on?
me?
Well, Ali's getting fucked. Oh, it's out. His camera's overheating.
Blow on the camera, Sean.
Ali's gotten pissed, so
Well, he's been here for 4 minutes now,
Yeah, I know.
blowing his hand and arm up, man. It's a tournament.
yeah, I know.
Jeez, man. Close the hands. Fucking go.
Side pressure, yeah.
Ellie, fire, Ellie,
No,
fire.
no,
Fuck.
I got in Ali's head. Yeah. That all fucked Ali up. Ali had him. He had him, and then he didn't.
You can't set up for fucking 4.5 minutes, man. Take control as a ref and say, you move again, you get a foul. You move again, you get a foul. Nobody move.
The reffing was
Don't move from
horrible.
this position. I'm going to count us down. We got 5
Ali
seconds.
would have got
Nobody
him. But at that guy, did you see what I mean about all side pressure? And he's just going to get that bind on the
Yeah.
strap.
Every
He
time
was-
they went to close the hands, I don't know if the other guy was pulling back,
Mm,
but they had to close their hands, 12 times there?
yeah. I know it's retarded.
Over a course of 3.5, 4.5 minutes?
I know. And then all of a sudden, Ali misses the go because Ali gets in his head. He can't handle all
Well-
that shit.
That's what I was saying,
Buddy there in the gray
fire.
was going like this off his pad, like fucking 12 inches onto Ollie's side, and fucking reaching up, trying to get
Oh,
as
yeah.
much. Right.
I know. And the
If I
refs
was
were let.
Ollie, I would have lifted my elbow up and I would have just fucking went wham, and I would have tried to rip that guy's arm off his
Yeah.
fucking shoulder.
I know. Ali
That's
was getting
fair, man.
there. Yeah, he
If
was
someone's
getting-
messing around in a tournament like that, yeah, and I'm being neutral and they're messing around real hard, yeah, I will just snap out of nowhere and just pull them across the table and try to put them in a bad position. Cause it's like, nah, dude, you're gonna injure me doing this.
Oh, my full intention would be ripping him over top that table so he's standing on my end of the table.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when
you know what?
there's a difference between setting up and what's the word? Like purposefully not getting a go. Do you know what I mean? It's one thing if you want to get what you want, but when it's time to go, it's time to go. Don't purposely make adjustments that stop the go from going just because it's not good enough for like your
But, like-
princess level of like, I don't know.
I've seen people lift their elbows to readjust, but when your elbow is almost on Ollie's fucking pad,
That was pretty bad, man.
Well, the big thing was they called the ref grip, and then Buddy didn't care and kept moving, so they let it go, and then they had to call it again like a minute later. It's like, why did they undo their ref grip call?
my
They
full
told
intention
Buddy-
would be yanking back so hard that I dislocated that fucker's shoulder.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of messing around the setup too much. Like the one match I had at the Bloody Valentine, I wasn't the one messing around.
No.
But to be fair,
Yeah.
I wasn't messing around, but I was taking everything from Jaron when he would try to do something, and I would just take everything,
Yeah.
and then I just would give nothing back. So he'd be forced to do some drastic move to get something.
Yeah, you're trying to get
So like, I
something.
guess I was dicking around, but I wasn't. If you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
I just wanted him to give up and just take the shitty position. I just was like, oh, let's wait it out.
Fuck, Ali's gonna have to fight his way back. It looks
But-
like
Is that Jerome Loud?
yeah.
I
No,
don't know.
no, it's not. It's not.
And like I do get it. Like when you're in the setup, you're trying to get everything you can, but there's at a point when now you're just being a fucking fuckwit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, there's a point where you're doing it to not. You're purposely not arm wrestling to do something. It's like, nah, I'm trying to arm wrestle here.
There's some people that do that shit that fuck around too much in the setup.
Like it could go 4 minutes in the setup, and if both of you guys are not fucking around or genuinely trying to get a grip, I mean,
What, he
it's happened.
just
I've seen it,
slammed him.
but-
The guy went flying on the table.
Yeah, he picked him up. I think Buddy was dramatic because he didn't want to lose.
Oh, maybe. But he slammed him and his whole body looked like
I saw him pull his legs up and pull his knees up and touch his butt. I was like, what is he
Yeah.
doing?
It looked
That was
ridiculous.
hilarious.
Hmm.
There's one dude who's like over freaking over. Is this for something? I thought it was just an open tournament for fun. It's not a
No,
qualifier
no.
or anything.
No, but you definitely get recognized and there's prize. There's a prize to the winner.
There's prizes, but it's what you mean, like, you know what I mean?
But you got Tim Talmadge and Roman Grekoff and or whatever his name is, and you got all these guys all entering. There must be something, right?
That's what I'm wondering. I'm starting to wonder
Arden,
if there's something.
Auden.
That one dude lost his mind when his buddy got a pin too. So I'm like, there must be something
Oh, yeah,
either
there's
on the
something
line
on
or
the
to
line.
win because
Yeah.
people are
But
caring more about this than I've seen.
Well, you got to think it's an East versus West tournament that's put on by Ingen Terzi and the East versus West
Well,
organization.
Jersey's not there, and he really isn't involved
Robert
much anymore.
Baxter. Yeah. Yeah,
Like
England
people
makes the
people do
matches.
want to see Engen more. It's just
Yeah.
he's getting older and he lives in Turkey and
He plays matchmaker. Yeah.
he plays matchmaker.
Yeah, but like all of this is like it's still like at it where there's like the next day it's going to be all the world best guys.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
you
Oh,
do
totally,
good.
totally. I just meant unfortunately, like it used to be you'd see Engen and everything. That would have been freaking awesome, but fortunately, you don't get to see Engen.
And like Ingen's watching this.
Yeah.
So people are getting excited because you do good here.
Yeah.
That's what I'm mainly getting at though. If you do good
Tim
here,
just
it doesn't mean much, unfortunately.
That sucks for Ali. So Tim just won without even pulling. The guy lost on fouls on the setup. So Tim didn't even have to pull. Fuck, I wish that happened to me. You know what I mean? You're just fresh. You didn't even lose 1% off the opponent. Okay, Ali's pissed now. This guy's in trouble. This guy better be ready because Ali's gonna fucking be hitting with anger.
So this is final three.
No, this is not finals. This is Ali trying to work his way back because now he took a loss to that guy.
B-side, they might have set up the wrong guy.
See, I don't like Ollie being mad. I don't think he ever does as good when he's mad.
That guy's not
Against
even,
a lesser opponent, he does.
that guy's not even in his weight class. He just went up. Ali's like, fuck, what the fuck? He's pulling
That almost
someone.
happened at provincials. I walked up and then I
That's
stopped and I'm
bullshit.
like, wait.
They're trying to fuck Ali over. That's why they put him in there. They thought maybe they'd pull and then Ali'd be more tired. The
Fate's
guy's not
against
even
him
in the weight
today.
class. Yeah. Other than that, you got whatever his name is, fucking
Oh yeah.
what's his name?
Oh god.
Fuck. Yeah. He's
Oh god. I know he's got the
Stevens.
table.
Something Stevens or something.
Herman Stevens.
Herman Stevens, yes. Yeah.
My brain was melting. I'm like, who the fuck is it? It's Herman.
You know who crushed Herman at the last tournament? Sean.
Shonald.
Yep.
Shonald McDonald did. He destroyed him.
Yep.
I don't think Sean will like that nickname. Shonald McDonald.
No, he won't like that.
Oh, this super heavyweights at table 2 right now?
I don't know. It must be.
I mean,
Oh,
table
they're,
1?
they're pretty heavy.
I think they're 242s.
Why is Herman facing multiple people in a row? What the fuck?
I don't know.
Herman,
Ali's
just
up,
we'll line
though.
him up for you, buddy. We'll just take them down as they go.
Yeah, Ali, crush him. Oh no, Ali got beat again.
That looked a little early.
Ali's fucked now. Oh look, they were nice. Nope, they called it back for Ali. It was an early go. Yep.
I'm telling you, Ollie's not as good when he's angry.
Well, no, he doesn't do good when he gets flustered. That's why Sean
Yo,
did
buddy,
that to
you're
him
in the
other day.
camera, bro. Hey,
I know. Move.
hey, how can you not see a camera at 2 feet? Like, what is this? It can't be that far in front of you, man. For 3 inches?
You know what's crazy is Herman Stevens actually had a match on East versus West, didn't he? In the early
1 or
ones?
2.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, he did. I remember, not 2. I know it was 1. Yeah, Matt. He had the one with the one Matt was at, the first one.
Somebody super chat for $2,000.
Yeah, they called an elbow foul on Ollie.
Yeah.
It wasn't a
Ali,
false
hit.
start. It was an elbow foul on Ollie.
Hit
Okay.
hard, Ali. Come on.
Who the fuck is this guy? Oh, there's fucking 2 guys in the camera now.
Artem for a moment.
Hey, Ali, get with it.
Allie, fuck the ref. The ref's
I
fucking you.
know
Fuck
Ali's
him.
being stupid right now.
Think
Fuck
about the
Ali.
match.
Yeah, he's too.
He's getting fucked, but it doesn't matter. He has to pull. You're getting fucked or not, he has to pull, right? Come on. Come on, explode, Allie.
He got crushed.
Fuck. That guy looks good.
He's strong, but Ali's also in his head, man.
Yeah. That's second or third.
Like he's making himself miss the go and everything. Like Ali beats these fuckers all day. Believe me. Yeah, you know what? I know what it's like, man. I've been cracking under pressure too.
We've all cracked under the pressure.
Yeah.
Nobody's nerfed.
No, but I can tell he's just way in his head too much, man. But anyway, I don't think it's going good for Ali. And I'm gonna go, guys. I gotta go.
All right.
Do
It's
a
good
couple
that we
things.
got to watch a bit of it.
Yeah, we watched some of it. I'm still watching. Like I'll watch off and on and make sure I follow when Sean's on. But yeah, and then tomorrow's event, man. So are you guys watching it tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I know Zach's coming over. I think you invited Jeff or Frank, right?
Frank?
You, Jeff French,
Like,
fresh
I'm
out the
like,
mind,
who's
eh?
Jeff? I'm like, who's Jeff?
No,
I'm
Frank.
just I'm so fucking bad with names.
All right, see you later, Cholby.
Yeah.
So
Anyway, listen, thanks for jumping on anyway. Good talking to you guys. And I'll be you'll be seeing me messaging tomorrow, depending on the outcome of the matches. And
Yeah, hit the group chat with a message when Sean's pulling.
yeah, I will. Yeah, I will. And then yeah, and then midweek I might come up to Red Deer. I don't know. Might do a little more gold hunting. And I can bring you that pan and snuffer too, Zach. So you can start
Yeah.
going. Yeah. And
So
if
you
you
always
want to
snuff
come
use
up
a
bottle.
during the
class,
week. You always come up during the week, and I'm working.
because there's no traffic, no one's on the river. I don't got to compete with anybody. I know it's just, and then it's my slow because you got to remember I work on the weekends, right? Like I'm busy on the weekends, like probably 400% busier on a
I need a
Friday.
little sifter too, hey?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you
That'll
need
help me a
sifter.
lot. I was just thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, I can hand pan quite a bit, honestly. It didn't
The
seem like
sifter
it's not
makes it
that
so
bad.
much easier though because it takes out all the big stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the thing was, it was taking like maybe I think I was putting too much in the pan because it was taking me fucking 7 minutes to pan out the pan.
Yeah, but you just started too. You're getting the feel for it. You don't want to lose any. When I first started, it was taking me like 10 minutes a pan.
Yeah, okay,
But
so that makes sense.
what I
So.
do now is I'll use that classifier, that screen thing, that strainer.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll put 2 shovelfuls in that. I'll do 2 full shovelfuls, drop it in, and then basically I'll hand knead it, and then I'll just fucking violently swish it around and then chuck it. And then when I pan it now, it's like I just pan quick, but I pan often. So it would just be like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, take a layer, back and forth, back and forth.
So I should get a bucket and I should make some con and then I should
Yeah,
pan the
that's
con.
That's better. That's a smarter way.
Okay,
to
so
do
I
it.
need to get a bucket and a strainer and then you
Yeah.
give me the snuffer and the thing.
Yeah. You get a bucket and a strainer, and you're good. But you're right. And then if I bring you that so listen, I made a sluice, a river sluice.
Oh
But
yeah.
you gotta tape it or something and make it because it's like these 3D printed clips and shit, but they come loose and you don't want the thing falling apart in the
Well, maybe
river.
I'll get some zip ties and zip ties work.
I don't know. You'll see what I mean. When I give it to you, you'll
Okay,
figure out a way. Whether you use
I'll
crazy
figure it out,
glue.
yeah.
You might have to use crazy glue. I don't know. But all you gotta do is find like a shallow spot where the current is going down pretty good, and you just set it in the water, and then just all you do is make buckets of cons, and then just scoop it into the sluice afterwards. And you don't got to
Yeah,
pan.
that'll be good.
You don't even got to pan. As soon as your ripples start filling up, you just clean it and then put it back in the same spot again, and just start dumping on in the sluice, and then it just goes. And it's just you know what a river sluice is, right? What is the water?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
It's like that. Yeah. But
And I could
anyway,
just take I could make a wall coming down the one side of it too.
exactly.
Just of rocks or dirt,
Yeah.
kind of build it up out of the water.
Yeah.
Get
Oh,
some
yeah.
stability. Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
But
been
okay,
wanting to take
guys.
the. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, you can say it. You should come too sometime, Cody.
I've been wanting to take the family down to Barkerville.
Oh yeah.
like the boys and stuff, and like
Yeah.
because at Barkerville they'll like it's guaranteed gold. They sell you a bag of sand, and they teach you how
Oh,
to soothe.
get you a pan and everything.
Yeah, and then like at the end they oh look, you got a few flakes of gold, and they'll put a little necklace for you. I think, and
Okay.
they're all dressed up in like old timey clothing, like back in the gold rush days.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty
that
dope,
sounds
and there's
cool.
gophers everywhere.
I'd do that. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck yeah. But it's amazing, hey Zach? Like, did you expect to see all those? I know they're tiny, but you can get quite a few of them.
Oh yeah, we had a pretty good haul.
Yeah, it adds up, man. Like it adds up. It's like,
What have you
Did
panned
you
so
did you do
far?
anything with that con yet or no?
yeah, I did it all. Yeah, no, I did it all. I
What'd you get?
processed everything. You know what? Overall, at the end, maybe about a 0.4. Yeah. 0.4,
Okay.
0.5. Like it wasn't great. It wasn't
So
amazing.
like $70.
Yep. Yeah, like
That's not bad
70,
for just a
75
day.
bucks. It
That was what
wasn't,
3.5 hours, $75.
yeah, and I mean it wasn't like I wasn't really like we just kept I didn't even know what the
We
count
just went
was.
random. We were just we
Yeah.
didn't give a fuck, right?
I
So that's
wasn't,
not
yeah.
bad.
Yeah, you're supposed to test pan and move, right? Like sometimes your numbers will be really good, and then when they start getting bad, that means like you're just using it up. So
Like that pocket I found.
yeah, you had a good pocket because you just did this little pan and it was like 30 fucking 40 flakes. So
It must have just been a small concentration because we pulled from there too.
yeah, we pulled from there and I did a pan afterwards and you did your second pan wasn't nearly as good.
Dude, it was like
Like
6
8 or
flakes.
10. Yeah, maybe.
It
Yeah.
wasn't much. It
Out
had a
of all your
bigger
gold
bigger
panning
amount.
this year so far, how much have you pulled out for weight?
I have it all in separate little containers and shit. I'm not sure. A few grams, but I've only been out. Technically, I've been out the first time I don't count. So it'd be 4 or 5 times with the first time. So the first time I didn't even know how to look and didn't even know what gold looked like. So it was a shitty time. And then the second time I got my first couple of specs and I was hooked. After that, I just loved it. So
Can you tell the difference between fools and real?
oh yeah, because Fools for one is light and it will just you won't
Yeah,
even
if you're panning with the pan, you won't even have any
you won't
fools
even
left.
yeah, you won't see the Fools, yeah, because it'll just blow out.
It'll
It's
come out
iron
with
pyrite.
the bigger sand.
Yeah, Fool's Gold is called iron pyrite. And another thing is gold is always rounded and iron pyrite will always be sharp. So
Is
if you
Sean
see
about to
sharp,
pull?
no, I haven't seen him pull.
I just saw him walk through to the camera.
Was it his class now? I meant to get
He
off
just
already, but if he's up, we'll wait.
I think he's up.
Yeah, I think it's super heavyweights on table one right now.
Okay. Well, we're staying on for a few minutes, even though I don't think anyone's watching us anyway.
Everyone
But,
just got some gold panning knowledge if they
yeah.
were watching.
Yeah, we're talking about gold panning. Yeah, I forgot we were live.
Dude, we were talking about acid reflux for a while.
Yeah.
Well, I was saying for competition, like if you're getting acid reflux for a competition, just pop one of those calcium pills or something, you know?
Like
Yeah.
right now, this is not just an arm wrestling live stream. This is just a bullshit live stream right now. Like we're just bullshit,
Mhm. Totally. Yeah,
and I love it. I love it.
Sean's coming. Sean's warming up. I see him.
Yeah.
No, but the gold pen and shit, that's fun stuff, man. I'm telling you. And once you get a little bit and you suck it up in your suffer bottle, it's over. You're addicted after that.
You always see those guys. What's that stuff where like they go underwater with that snuffer bottle and they're like picking it off
Yep.
the
Called sniping.
floor?
Yep.
That would be so hard. Like you have to have a really good area to do that, I'm guessing.
No, you just look for bedrock. So you look for exposed bedrock, and if you can find seams in the bedrock that run like across the river, it's guaranteed the gold's in those little cracks. Guaranteed.
Think of it this way. If you take something really heavy and put it on top of stuff that's a little bit lighter, but it's way finer than it, and then shake the ground for a million years,
Oh yeah, it's gonna
that top thing is going to be way, 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 way deep. So that's basically what the gold's doing slowly over time.
Yeah, like gold just wants to go back to the center of the earth. Like it's literally 14.4 times heavier than water. So
Thought
I
it was
just
18.7.
No, 14 or 19.4.
That's what it was. I remember you said the other day, and it was higher than 14. It was like 18 or 19. Yeah.
It's 19.4 or 19.3. You can look it up,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
I promise you that's something like that.
No, I believe you. I just remember when you said 14, I'm like, I thought it was more.
Yeah, it's more than 14. Yeah. 19.4. Yeah. But yeah, but if it hits bedrock, it stops, or if it hits clay.
Yeah, Ollie's standing
Both are
right.
just denser. Yeah.
Yeah. If you can find a nice clay layer, it's guaranteed to be on top of that clay.
I wonder if Ollie knows that he's standing right in front of table one.
The guy that beat Ali easy is up against Tim right now.
Yeah. This will tell us how Ollie will, if Ollie has a chance.
Tim the Tool Man Talmadge. That should be his nickname. The old Tim Allen TV show. You ever seen that?
But to be honest, you know what? With how good Ali is, I'm surprised that he gets beat by Buddy from Medicine Hat there.
Mm-hmm. Who's him?
Eugene?
Yeah,
Talking about
Eugene.
Eugene? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we were pulling with Eugene, he's just strong, very strong, but like our inside to inside bangs,
Yeah.
like it didn't feel like he was pulling right through me. And Ali, when he hits, man, I don't feel nothing.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Like when Ali hits, it's just bam down to the pin.
mm-hmm.
And then like Eugene and I were in here just fighting, and it's an actual war. And I'm like, how
But
does Ali do?
Eugene's really good at matching someone on the table and actually getting a lot out of the pull. I've seen Eugene pull people that were weak, and I've seen him have battles. So it's almost like Eugene, he's like he's actually that experienced where he can ramp it up. Like he can actually increase the level when needed. Like I don't know, Eugene's weird. Like whenever I practice with him, I'm like, oh, I would crush you. You know what I mean? Like the last time I pulled him, my elbow was just freshly hurt. It was like a week after I popped my elbow, and all I could do with him is just hold him. I held him for a long fucking time and fucked around, and eventually, you know what I mean? He just climbed and he had to work and he pinned me. But
You know who should be here at one of these East vs West tournaments?
Josh Bellin.
Yeah.
yeah,
I know why you said that, because that big tall guy on the table one just got beat and he walked away and he's taller than Josh.
Yeah,
read
he
your
looks just
whole
like
mind.
Oh,
Josh.
Sean's pulling. Sean's up.
Sean's up.
Well, he's screaming.
Sean the Crazy Man.
Yeah,
Crowther.
Does he even have a nickname?
psychopath.
You just say a nickname, a new one every time.
Sean is Brian, you said the psychopath?
Sean the Demolator Crowther.
I think psychopath explains him sometimes.
Him in his Rocket League game?
Oh yeah. Just when he's got such a competitive he's just so competitive. He just made Buddy look like nothing.
I could tell Buddy doesn't look like he is anything anyways.
No.
Guy's arm's bigger than my fucking head, and you're like, oh, he doesn't look like he's any. You know what that makes me feel like, Cody?
What?
Strong as hell.
Oh, look at that. Herman Stevens is in supers too.
Ooh, good old
In
Herman.
multiple classes.
Herman Stevens.
I don't know why he's pulling up. He didn't even win the last class.
Well, you enter beforehand, so you gotta
No,
you enter confident. You're gonna lose confident.
Mm.
You just gotta go for it.
Jesus, he's
You got a pin.
You also press the guy, which is cool.
I don't know.
he's super short compared to Buddy.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why when he got the stop and he went to go sideways, he thought that as soon as Buddy's lever dumped, he's like, "Oh yeah, I got this."
Ooh, this guy's jacked. Sean's up against
That was
him.
a weird call on table 2. I didn't like that.
Ooh,
They
look
made
at this
Buddy
guy.
hold the
This
pin.
guy's jumping around. Sean's jumping around.
All right, this guy's ready. Sean's ready.
Okay.
I'm not even there yet.
Yeah, this is hype.
As soon as Buddy went to go grab Sean, Sean's like, elbow down. I like it.
Doesn't Buddy look like a jacked up, more Down syndrome version of Paul Blart?
Maybe. Yeah.
No
Yep.
comment. Well, canceled after that one.
No, I don't mean it in a bad way.
Buddy's strong, no.
It's like a mirror.
Yeah, I know, eh? Isn't that weird? And Sean and Buddy do the same thing to hype themselves up. The exact same thing.
I've tried it. It's difficult.
John Ball.
Generally, I can usually rev myself up with it round 1 if I get a little scream in there, but then it tends to fade the effectiveness if I do it again. If I like surprise myself with it, kind of like make my freaking adrenaline burst out of nowhere, I feel it. But if it's like scheduled and it's happening again every round, it just doesn't give me the same thing. Come on, Sean, fuck him up.
Yeah. Sean's gonna change it up and go inside this time, I think.
Has Ollie pulled again yet on an A table 2?
No.
He should. He's only lost twice.
Refs have to call something.
I don't know. Refs,
Damn, ref has to call something. What the
refing's
frick was
horrible.
that? What is that, ref? They still haven't called anything. He just said Sean won.
Hmm?
What the fuck? The ref who didn't make any calls when they went to walk away put his arm up that Sean had won.
Wow. I hope that sticks.
Well, I won't lie. That was I don't know. I think the ref. I honestly think the ref spaced out. No, I think he spaced out and then kind of was like daydreaming. He's like, "Oh fuck, I'm reffing," and just didn't know what the fuck happened, and just like played it off. And then just when they walked away, just put his hand up for someone random. That's what it looked like, man. He put it up for the wrong guy. So
Yeah, that guy
focus.
kind of just blew through Sean.
John caught him low. He didn't. I think he blocked it the first time. The second surge might have got to the pin. But the refs never called it. The refs have to actively make a call. You can't just not make a call and just stare at it.
They didn't do nothing. They weren't making any calls.
That's not cool.
Well, the reffing is not. Listen, I'm not the biggest fan of some of the reffing I see down there. Very lackadaisical and like weird sometimes.
People in the chat are like that. Hamadia guy keeps standing in there.
Yeah, I know.
He's getting hyped. He's getting hyped.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you're hyping up, you don't even think about the cameras, you know?
No.
Table 1, arm breaking coming.
Yeah.
That's what someone said. Oh God, he might be right. Holy shit.
That was not nice.
That was not a nice position, man. That guy, I think he would have snapped his tendon before his arm, probably there in that position, but it looked bad. It looked like an injury position.
Oh, hey, boys,
you got to turn your elbow and turn the wrist and like.
Okay,
John's up again.
Yeah.
I have a question for you guys. I'm thinking of a walkout song for in Montana, and like I have two options that I've been thinking.
Infinite options.
Yeah, but I have two options that I'm thinking of.
Oh, okay.
It is and I'm just getting the names of them. The one is Inside the Fire by Disturbed.
Okay.
And then the other one is where is it here? Just looking for it here.
Sean just got the pin and Buddy called a
Yeah.
fucking strap.
I know.
Center table pin. Bro, it's your first day reffing. Listen to Sean.
No,
What the
they're
frick?
doing it on purpose. As soon as Sean said it, they're like, "Nope, strap."
Man,
That's Scott
He-
Wynn. That's roughing.
he needs to focus. What is he doing?
I don't know.
Didn't look like he was reffing terrible before. I maybe wasn't paying enough attention.
No,
Oh,
he
the
just-
camera got hit again, I realized.
The second one is Immortalized by Disturbed.
Oh, okay. You always want Disturbed. I like them though. They make a lot of good songs.
Dude, they make some great music.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Good riffs, good intro riffs, honestly. And a lot of them too, so.
Well, the only reason the first one I said is kind of really dark.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I had a whole list too. Sean pinned them there. Okay, yes. Flash pinned them.
why is Buddy still fucking pulling
I
after
know.
they had
They
both
still
their arms
try
up?
pulling. I know.
If both refs put their arms up, man, and you're still pulling, I'm gonna look at you for like a full second, and then I don't know, I'll be like, "What are you doing?"
Sean
Like, I'm in a
flashed.
tournament. Like,
Yeah, Sean flashed the shit out of him.
I don't mess around in a tournament. Watch me when I tournament pull. If I think I flash somebody, I let go and stand back. I don't want
Well,
to
you know
waste any
what?
energy.
This isn't. There's only like 7 or 8 guys in the supers, so I guess I need to go do something. But I'm not gonna go right now. Sean's coming back. Only one guy beat him, and I'm worried but that guy's pretty strong. I hope that guy goes up against somebody and has a war, and then Sean gets him again.
I hope so. Who's
Yes.
this Brooks guy?
He's not that good. I think he's lost. Oh no, he's lost 1 out of 2.
Yeah, he's won 2 and lost 1, I think. Which is the same as Sean.
Yeah. I think Sean just took out the second strongest guy. But we'll see. Brooks has a long lever though. Look at how long his fucking elbow to fucking fingertips are.
Yeah, but Sean knows how to pull someone like that.
Oh yeah. No, I know. I'm just saying, like Brooks might give a lot of people problems because of that lever. Nope.
I think the guy that beat Brooks was the guy that beat Sean.
Nope.
No.
Blue
Sean
shirt,
lost
not a
to
black
the
shirt.
tanky dude.
He was in a blue shirt.
He was
not a black
jumping
shirt.
around and shit like Sean was. Like they were both.
Well, it might be a black shirt, but there's a big blue emblem on it or something. It was blue. He was short too. He wasn't.
This
6
match
foot
on table
power.
one's actually a pretty big match. Tim
Stevens.
Talmadge versus the guy that fucking beat Ali.
Table 2? Oh, table 2. Yeah.
No.
That's I wonder.
Talmadge should win. Only because I think he's stronger. Like, because he's pulled supers for so long and now come down in weight. And he's just been really strong for everybody lately.
That'll happen.
The guy that beat Sean's on the table right now against Herman.
Yep, that's the guy. That was the logo, the
Stopped
blue.
him, though. Yeah. But it's his connection and the strap's different though. Like, outside
Looked
of
like Buddy
strap,
elbow fell, but they didn't call it.
yeah.
He definitely did elbow fell, but they called the elbow fell.
Yeah.
And they call it on Herman? Brother, Herman elbow fell like a full second after Buddy elbow fell. And you guys call what?
Yeah,
That's whatever.
The reffing's so slow, man. They're so like pin happens and they'll say pin 5 seconds later.
It's like me and you pulling Brian, and then you foul, and then I foul, and they give me a foul.
And you
It's like
stop
you
them
foul
again.
first.
Yes, Herman's putting the bleed on this guy for Sean.
Herman's looking good on the left.
Yeah, but it's good too because
Well, see, actually, they're putting a bleed on each other for Sean.
yeah, but I think Sean can beat Herman, but he knows how to pull Herman.
Styles make
other-
matches. He
yeah.
can take Herman's hand.
And this other guy's diesel strong in the
I
strap.
think,
And
unless he flopped Herman. Did he flop Herman or did he top roll him?
I think he did. He pinned him a couple times in the last tournament.
Yeah, I
think
don't remember
top
how he
rolled
pinned him.
and pressed him.
I don't know.
But I
Bro. Yeah,
think
maybe
that
by
these-
the end of it, he pressed him.
Yeah.
These two guys are Sean's biggest competition right now.
Yep.
Well, yeah, but the one guy's already proven he can pin Sean the straps. He's really strong. His strap connections fucking he seems like he's twice as powerful in the straps.
Yeah, that's me.
I watch how fast he pins Herman. I
Yeah.
bet any money he just fucking rips Herman to the pad now. But Herman was able to bleed his arm a couple of those hits and then holding that put some fatigue in him for Sean. Because Sean will have to pull him again.
All right, let's see.
Oh no, Herman stopped him. Oh no, I was all wrong.
Yeah.
Herman's gonna press him. Oh,
Herman's holding him in the Kings
yeah, that was
and just
crazy.
puts
Yeah.
him to the fucking ground.
Yeah. Oh, buddies being a poor sport.
Who won between Tim Talmadge and the other guy?
I don't know. I missed it.
Neil Pickup.
Yep.
Sean's putting chalk on and he's coming up.
Come on, Sean.
Sean, the dog. Crowther. This might
guy's
be
strong,
good. This
though.
guy's
pretty
massive.
fucking strong.
This guy flattened Brooks, I think.
They flattened him. Just grabbed Brooks and slammed him. This is
I
left.
like Sean's grip on him though. Nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Sean's such a smart puller.
I feel like Sean's taking the hand. Can't tell. I know Buddy has a big hand, but just the way that Sean's
Yeah,
grip looks really good in the
see
hand
how
right
high
now.
Sean's fingers are.
That's what I mean. He's got good hand control.
Yeah, see how high his fingers were?
Yeah, he dumped his riser and it comes over and pins him. Yep, knew it.
Yeah.
That setup was too
Yeah.
good. When I saw Buddy, he curled in to get more cup around Sean. I saw Sean
Sean was up like
punch
this.
with him.
Yep.
Yep.
He has a real lot of height.
Oh, injury.
No way, another one.
Yeah, it looked like an injury. I have not seen Buddy yet. No, maybe not. He just got pissed off that he lost, but it looked like an injury. Shit. Is he good? I can't tell.
What table?
Oh,
The guy, hey, he had his arm bent in a weird way and he walked away. I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Table 2?
Table 2, yeah, the guy that just was on the left that got
Oh.
flash pinned. He's right there in the back, walking back and forth. You see him there, walking to the left.
yeah.
I think he's okay. I think maybe he tried to fight really hard, but he already got pinned, and the guy let off, so he pulled back to himself really hard.
Oh, Sean's
Okay.
going against this
Sean's
guy
back
again.
with him. I think Sean can get it. I think
Yeah,
Sean can beat him now.
Sean's gonna go for the go.
Sean felt him already, so Sean knows the lane. So if Sean can catch him higher, Sean has to catch him higher than he did last time at least. Put more pressure through the fingers. Come on, Sean, you got this, buddy.
They're both in B tier, right?
Oh, Sean's arm went flying though. Holy fuck.
Yeah, they both lost a round. Yeah.
Holy frick, man.
But I worry about in the straps because I seen his. But Herman did stop it. Sean's got to be willing to dive inside a bit.
Herman stopped it in a different spot
In a-
than
in a
Sean's going to stop
wedgie-
it.
in a
Though.
wedgie stop.
He did a very high posting
Yeah.
top roll.
Yeah, just in and caught it like weird, but
Weird, yeah, and
Oh,
let his own wrist. He let
that
his
takes some
own
confidence.
riser. Yeah, he let his own riser buckle all the way down to stop the drive.
yeah.
I
But
think Sean should have tried to stay out of the strap first.
it's a
He couldn't.
scary stop for me it's hard for me to commit to a stop like that. Yeah. Like
But like,
Herman.
just watching this here, Sean instantly went for that top roll and knew he was going to get the slip. I think Sean should have tried to drain him a little bit.
Well, I'd say go.
He did. He's able to just go sideways. So what Buddy
He's
feels
pretty
when he's
strong.
gripping up with Sean, sometimes it's just a perfect hand thing too. Like sometimes certain guys will grip up with me, and it doesn't matter if they got more. It's just the way our hands fit. And Buddy just was he's just ready. He was strapped up. He knew he could just go straight sideways. Yeah. It sucks though that Sean's only losing to one guy, right? So Sean's gonna come back. He's gonna fight to be in the final.
Sean's gonna lose to I don't want him to, but if Sean's fighting his way back up, he's gonna pull this guy again.
He's got to beat Herman and then beat Buddy.
Well, Buddy.
Oh no, Sean's out.
Sean's out.
Sean's out.
Well, he's only lost twice.
Must have lost 3 times we didn't see, or it's a double elimination. He's out. These guys should not be pulling if Sean's still in it. They can't.
Yeah, yeah
Sean
Sean
got third. Sean
Sean
got
got
third
third.
again.
That's good.
Yeah.
Who beat that tall guy?
A couple people.
Yo, Herman, repping the fucking Knights move. What's up?
I know that's what it is.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He did the Knights move.
I know.
Everyone watch carefully. You want to see the Knights move in action? Watch this.
I still think that Gashevsky or whatever his name is, he does it the best. But
If he doesn't put his knee down, it's not a Knights move. It's still an open hand top row, but it's almost the same position. The putting the knee down gives you
yeah.
if you have your knee and your foot touching the ground, that's extra surface. It's like having an extra leg touching the ground.
Yeah, but you have to be a certain
Oh, and it puts you in a position where it's really hard to come back from. Obviously,
mm,
you're as low as a King's move, and it's only offensive. It's not a defensive move. You can't do a Knights move defensively. Really,
mhm.
you got to be neutral or offensive.
Mm.
Oh, Herman's got it. It's over.
He's got him. Yeah.
That's a pin, brother. You can't be a millimeter from the pad and lift your fucking elbow up like that. I lifted my elbow when I was a millimeter from the
Take the
pad.
strap off. The guy's fucking an hour to take the strap off. Then
But I lifted my elbow a millimeter from the pad. That doesn't count, dude. Intentional foul as you're getting pinned, as he pins you. No, that doesn't.
No, that don't count.
What the heck? That's yeah. I understand the rule is a rule, but that's also if he's pinning you and the only reason you lift your elbow is because he's pinning you actively. Yeah, that's not.
Buddy lifted his elbow actually quite a ways off the table, but he was way in a losing position. So
That's he was a millimeter from the not a millimeter, I guess, from like less than 2 inches for sure when he did it. But he was like less than an inch for a while. They got pulled away a little bit and then just lifted the out. It's like nah, dude. And right when Buddy was going to pin, so it's
Well, boys, listen. I know we prolonged it a half an hour, but
yeah.
I'm peacing out.
peace
Okay,
out,
well,
boys.
Yeah, you guys have a
You
good
boys.
night. Yeah.